How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. If you're even in the chat, if this chat is working, somebody else put a one in the chat if the chat is working. But I'm guessing you guys won't put a one in the chat there. So maybe the chat's not working
Yeah,
there.
Brandy Cruz was here. You can check out my ex. I was live on there earlier. She talked for a long time.
Andy,
She just
I
spoke
saw
in
this
there
as I was
too.
starting to do the news here a second ago. So I'm just
I
gonna
was
flip it over
videoing
to
some clips of
Danny
it.
Rebel over here. Hold on a second. Danny Rebel on
It's pretty
YouTube.
wild, man. Like they don't want to protect women's sports. That's what the government wants to focus on is trans men and women's sports. It's so disgusting. They're just gross people.
I guess I gotta make a new banner here.
Antifa or there's supposed to be a counter protest going on, but I haven't seen anything. Came out here to look to see what's going on, but
I was wondering about that.
there's nothing.
I appreciate it, Miss Mo. I appreciate him out there. Captain Jerry's doing. Is he doing better? I hope he's doing better over there. They're having a good conversation and getting him some more support. What's his
Yeah,
Gibson go up to now?
Brandy's great. She's so well spoken, and
It's doing good.
she was on the
Charlie, what's
left,
going on?
I
Nice to see
guess,
you.
so she
One
knows.
in the chats if you're here. Yeah, there you go. How we doing? Nice to see you. Let's see if we can make sure the banner is there. Danny Rebel, there you go. Give us support for being out there.
Your biggest hater is Nightbot.
Oh, okay. This was
I
at
don't know
the
Nightbot.
Olympia capital area. It looks like
Hey,
anyway.
hello from Kentucky. Yeah, a lot of females are speaking up. A lot of women in sports right now are coming out about this because it's such a big problem. I'm glad people are finally speaking up.
Oh, he's on video there. Nice. Let me peek over there real quick here.
It's pretty wild. Like, how is it so radical to think we need
Oh,
to
he's
keep
talking to him literally.
men
Okay, I
out of
gotcha.
women's sports?
That is
It's
so
just a
cool.
no-brainer. I don't get it. Just shows you how radical these people are, how much they want to destroy
He's got a lot
the
of clocks in his room, isn't he?
normal working systems of this country, turn it into upside down clown world. That's all they want.
I don't think since he's doing a kind of a live stream more or less, I don't think he'd mind doing me putting him on the screen here. Do you think?
I'd say about 75% of them will say, "Oh yeah, you're doing good." But the people dressed in black or with the colored hair, they look at me and like, they don't say anything, but they're just like, I can't say.
I must check it out for some reason. I don't see it.
So mad, so triggered right now, even before they get to the protest.
Right. They're already triggered. 100% right.
And then when they come back to the protest,
Actually, I can do this one here.
Weather seals in the windows. So I can smell push go by.
Jerry over getting the contact high for people walking by.
So we can get more volume for you. Hold on.
Man. Yeah, I wish I could share some painkillers.
Oh no, I was just joking, man. I was joking.
No. Hey, I'm breaking the law on TV.
I did get your email, Jennings, and I told Jerry about it, so make sure I get all the information about the attorney to him. Thank you again for reaching out.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that because I am going to law up. That's what some of this money is going to go to now because I don't remember much after my head hit the pavement, and so all the stuff that happened afterwards, if it wasn't for you streaming the restreams or people that were taking the videos there.
Portland Andy is in Portland here, probably. Yeah. The other thing was in Washington. Randy Cruz is at event, I think, in Olympia. They're kind of talking about who should belongs to women's sports. Most people think it should be women. That makes sense.
Cops did, take pictures of the injury, so.
Right.
Yeah, what I was told was that the reason they didn't arrest me or Spider Mike, it was mutual combat. And that,
But he had a stick.
yeah, I know.
So isn't that bump it up to like
Well,
aggravated or something different?
in other states.
A weapon versus no weapon? We used to have Measure 11 here in Oregon, if I remember correctly. That'd be a Measure 11 charge. Back in my day, if you got in a fight and if somebody had a beer bottle or a pool stick, you're going to jail for 5 years, 5 months.
And, that day, for me, mutual combat would be, if I could walk around and I had a stick, yeah, and if Spider Mike and I were clubbing each other with our
Right.
sticks. But I'm in a,
You got 2 hands on the gun with a
and
stick.
I can't, I can only walk 200 feet before I have to sit down for
Is he a
half an hour.
Oops. Is he at Mike's or Andy's?
Yeah, so it's I think he had the advantage on me, and then he admitted even on the videos that he fell on top of me, and
Yeah, you could tell he was going forward with everything.
and my chest still kind of bruised, really hurts all over the sternum, and then got the bruised lung, and then the rib fracture. They said it might have been an old rib fracture.
Oh, okay.
But I
It's there now.
yeah, I like I said, I haven't been the person to shy away with physical stuff, so I've had broken ribs before from punches. I tell you, body punches don't we? If you want to hurt somebody and knock somebody out, hit them right square in the chest or
Body blow.
something like that, body blows. That'll cause that internal bleeding, and in 3 minutes they'll be passed out because of shock. But if you can, maybe a sweet glass jaw punch, like Tommy got here.
Epic Source super chatted $4.99. Please give Jerry my regards and appreciation for his service from Thomas in Alabama.
Boom, you just did.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And Shannon sent some money through Cash App, very generous. And some other people sent some Cash Apps and donations for the last couple of days. But I'm not don't be sending anything to me for Jerry. I'm not paying his damn taxes.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, it was nice.
Ads.
But I don't want to screw Andy over or my cause. I do see that.
700, my friend.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Look at that, people! Wow, my God! Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't thank me. You can thank me, but everyone's
Thanks for
donated.
getting it to me.
freaking,
Yeah.
Shannon donated 500 of it. So
Oh my God, Shannon! Thank you for here. Wait, I don't know. I haven't seen this much cash in last time I gave it away in Asia. Oh my God, yeah. But,
you put that towards the pot,
yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
And Dude's Drone super chatted $5. The FA. YS Mike still on the streets, easy to find, not a hard target.
that's,
Thank you, dude.
I'm still not sure.
Oh, I guess in the super chat. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'll be taking it easy. That's you seen. I have a friend of mine. She's helping me out tonight with and baking me a cake. So it's nice to have that kind of.
Yeah.
And it's I have one of them stacking dryers. So I go,
You can't
all
get
my
there.
stuff,
Can't get there.
everything goes from here down to
It's
the
on the
floor.
ground, right?
And then
Right.
bend over and pick it up, and but with
I'm glad she's here to give you some hand. That's
Yeah.
very good.
yeah,
Very good.
yeah, I mean, the nicest person you ever want to meet. It was a great job. Anybody looking for somebody that works hard, let me know. And, what I was going to say with Spider Mike was, you know who this is. We're going to have to take this call. We all know who this is. Hello. I do.
What? McGinnis?
That's McGinnis.
Hey, brother.
Oh, thanks for checking in on me.
Yeah, the colonel and the captain.
There we go. Yeah, it's the same ring. Oh, thank you. I just had a little bit of toast with my what's that yeast stuff you put down?
Hey, Wolfie, how you doing?
Under?
Is that Gavin McGinnis? Probably just a friend of theirs.
Vegemite, yeah, that's what I. No. But
I'm not sure.
I made a little toast and spread the Vegemite on it this morning to keep my vitamin B up. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how long I can stand or sit here. Okay, thanks for the call, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
That was sweet of him to call.
Yeah, that's when I saw an international caller, I know there's only one.
That's so awesome.
That's I know he was.
Listen up for it here, guys.
I was in a little town called, I was calling it Albany, because here in Oregon we got an Albany,
Right.
Oregon. There's a racetrack in Albany, California, and but in Western Australia, it's Albany. So
Albany Bill
Albany,
super chatted $5.
I still don't know
Jerry
in
can
Albany.
use Mr. Bill's curbs anytime. God bless.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
But same with Spider Mike. I thought wearing Antifa gear was, you couldn't cover your face and you couldn't have, Antifa gear on running around in front of the facility. I don't know, probably it must have been true because I read it on the internet.
No, he was definitely rocking the freaking
Yeah.
the Antifa
Yeah, he
gear.
didn't get Antifa any hope for that.
It sort of looked like it looked really bad. He was like this guy with the Antifa gear just knocking over the dude in the room with a wheelchair. It's like, dude, you can't.
Hey, Gene, how you doing? If anybody doesn't know, this is Captain Jerry. He got knocked over by Spider Mike the other day in Portland over there as he was in a wheelchair, veteran guy in a wheelchair here, knocked over by a Spider Mike, saying that he couldn't get out of the way as he knocked him off his chair, basically. And he's had a concussion and 3 broken ribs. This is his buddy Portland Andy in the area and everything, longtime friend. Came over, gave him some money for rent support and things like that. So, kind of a nice thing to do. Just listening in for a little bit here.
One, but being violent during your peaceful protest.
Is that soldier? Oh, soldier! Oh no!
And
Wow!
claiming to the police authorities that I wasn't violent.
Right.
I was just here. Well, you were just here yesterday and the day before.
Mm-hmm.
First time I ever talked to Spider Mike, he was parked out in front of my apartment here, and he was kept his truck on idle because it was cold. A couple weeks ago, it was cold, and so he kept his truck at idle. And like I said, I remember the best weather.
Oh, so all the exhaust is coming
So
in?
I got all, like I smelled all that kush.
No problem, no
I
problem.
could smell all this carbon monoxide.
I should cover news or something like that, but I just
Carbon monoxide,
heard this was on, so I figured
on that
a
day.
little bit of news kind of thing.
And have it here now because carbon carbon monoxide alarm. And so I said, hey, can you at least turn off your truck? No, fuck you. I wasn't in my orange gear. I don't know if he recognized me, when he knocked me over, thinking that's the same guy telling me to at least turn off his truck. Save the environment. Here they are wanting to save lights, why don't you save the ozone?
Rockwell 60 super chatted $10 for refreshments, guys.
Thanks, Raquel.
Edwards and medium light skin tone beer mugs.
Yeah, and like the people, like he was claiming, he's like, oh yeah, Jerry is over here running all these people over. I'm like, where's it? Where's one? Show me one video of this. If this is true, there'd be like a whole bunch of videos.
I think I made about 3 or 4 circuits going around and yelling peaceful protest.
Right.
Chad
And,
wants to know what time it is.
After the people didn't know what was going on at first, and so they were, when I yelled peaceful protests, they turn around and if they looked like that they were in my path.
I was playing around with Grok last night. They kind of upgraded the Grok Imagine thing or whatever. So you guys like some of these little videos I did here if they're going to come up on the screen. I think they will. There you go. And then if I don't want it, and then remove it. Okay. Well, then add to stage. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay.
Dragged me over, and then everybody started following me, saying that.
Was that cool, guys? Was that cool?
He was running over toes. He was doing this. He was doing that. And then the white shirt cop said,
What time is it, Captain Jerry?
people are complaining because you're making a ruckus. I'm making one person
I'm
yelling.
making the ruckus.
One person yelling, peaceful protest, and here, these people saying, "Fuck ICE, fuck ICE."
Right.
I'm the one making the ruckus, and so, but yeah, I was just trying to get home, like the cop told me, and I agreed. Yeah, it's time to go home, and so I, going that way, and Spider Mike, Wider Mike, I guess a lot of people call him. But yeah, so it shows that they don't have a whole lot to do during the day.
Right,
To keep
right.
them occupied.
Mhm.
They want to go to a protest every night after night since June. My shoulder was broken in August by them running away from the ICE police. That just shows that they can't wait. It's like a kid the day before his birthday party. That's all he's focused on. Oh my, friends are coming over with presents and cake and ice cream and some doobies. But
For sure, I was like, yeah. Can't go out by yourself no more, Jerry. Yeah, her with you.
That's right.
Maybe that you're watching from Wisconsin.
Hey, we might get back to this in a second here, guys. If you want to, you may see some other cool stuff over there. But let me show you some other stuff that's going on lately here in Portland. Here, Katie Davis Court had this little thing here. They're building another encampment down there in Portland there, next to where the train thing is. Where the train spot is at that point there. They're sort of setting up another encampment using blankets and medical supplies, things like that. I'm not sure what side that they're going to take. I'm guessing the area closer to the tracks because they got that sidewalk is public property there for sure. But the area over here might be private property where they might try to consider that theirs for some reason there. Let's see what else. You're walking the dogs on that side, and over here you got the nonsense encampment type stuff going on here. Maybe they shop Amazon.
And I say, and it's like literally about
This is my dumbass still do. I hate that.
And he's like,
What did I do yesterday?
like,
Almost listened
where
to
was the money in Kempton that's like for the where was the money for the storage?
They got all their stuff going on there.
To bringing back the stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's not around. And it's really annoying that he's got all these fucking QR codes asking for money.
I was wondering what she's wearing, to sneak around this much with the camera there. Usually they don't like the idea of the camera being around there. Got their gas masks and everything there. Got their medical supplies ready to go there. Gas propane stove there. That's not allowed outside of people's own homes, but
Like I said.
or at campsites and things. So that's not an official campsite though. That again is Portland for you. What do you expect, right? Let's check and see on some bookmarks over here. Guyer Digital had this thing here. I wonder what's going on. Let's talk about the parents that brought their kids to the Ice Out riot in Portland last week, and let's talk about the CPS cases that are about to get filed against them. Maybe let's see what's going on here.
That is ridiculous. That should be considered child abuse. That is ridiculous. Get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. It's a child. Yep, there's
Yeah.
child abuse in my opinion. Child abuse in my opinion. I can't believe you brought your children here knowing what the ICE agents do. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That should be considered child abuse. That is ridiculous. Get out of my face, dude. Get out. Do you care about child abuse? That should be child abuse. Anybody who brings their children here. Ridiculous.
What a weirdo. Not Guyer, the guy that hit his face right there. Nonsense. Anyway, you get the idea. Right side rebel. It said something here. Is it illegal? I would already have care by now. 3 hours later, and I'm still waiting, losing my mind, tired. Just thinking it through.
If I was illegal, I would already have care by now.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I guess she was in the hospital or something. What's going on in the chat there? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, you already know about that other situation. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think he said, it can only be used. It can only be used against the perpetrators and everything. Like, okay, you had like 100 perpetrators that were breaking the law at that point. There, once those doors opened a crack or whatever, those perpetrators went into the crowd, right? So technically, yes, they were using it against the perpetrators, right? Because the crazies that were breaking the law, knowingly breaking the law, went into the crowd. And Danny Rebel was at this event here earlier.
Our latest winners, and there haven't been. Francis, come join me. Sadie, come join me.
Different
Ali,
event, I
come
guess.
join me. You are the latest recipients. I wish I had one of those big checks. I don't have it because I'm not Ed McMahon. But these women, you guys are so lucky to have these young girls. They're so brave. I told them earlier that I think at any time in the world, geography era, there's about 10% of people that are always brave enough to stand up and do the right thing, no matter the cost. And you got 3 of them here right in your own community. So you are our latest Courage Wins Award winners. $2,000 for each of you. And a whole bunch of products which will be in the mail, and some for your brother too. He'll get some too. So thank you for all you do. And you'll be on the website, and you're our latest winners. And there haven't been that many yet, so you guys are in
very much.
Well, you guys earned it, and you are braver than, gosh, most of the adults I think we all know. So thank you for leading the way.
Good job. And for standing up for women being in girl sports. Yeah, I'm curious how it's going to go down tonight. IRT should be down there, but he doesn't like to be restreamed. I'm not sure if anybody else is down there yet. I'll try to stay around here to see if anybody shows up down there, but not a whole lot happening right now down there, stream wise. Not that I'm seeing anyway. We'll stay on and see what's going on in the world of the news until then. There, saw the Guyer stuff there. Angela Rose, what was she up to? Heading to Napa Valley, hoping Gavin Newsom will show me what a real winery looks like. sure what that's about, but they were not that I was monetizing anyway. But if I was monetizing, it'd be done. Here's what Jerry Nadler said today. Did you guys hear this nonsense already?
Really, the major problem in this country today is the fascism in our streets. The attacks on American citizens by masked hoodlums. If you were attacked by a masked person, you might think you were being kidnapped. You'd be justified in shooting the person to protect yourself. Really, the major problem.
Did he advocate for pew-pewing federal agents? That's the question. Mr. Bill's news. Yes, my news. It sounded like he advocated for doing that to federal agents, unless there's more context I'm missing.
Really, the major problem in this country today is the fascism in our streets. The attacks on American citizens by masked hoodlums. If you were attacked by a masked person, you might think you were being kidnapped. You'd be justified in shooting the person to protect yourself. Really, the major problem in this.
Is he going to later on say, I wasn't talking about federal agents, I just masked hoodlums in general? That's what he's going to try to cop out on that if he ever gets brought up on an ethics violation. I just said masked hoodlums. I didn't say anybody at all. It's fascist hoodlums. He wasn't referring to ICE, even though his Democrat people know he was referring to ICE, and they're going to sort of take his words seriously. But he's going to be able to escape. No, I didn't say ICE agents were the ones I was talking about. What a flippin' words I can't say.
Listen, Dinkytown. And you got all these stores now. It's just like BLM, where they all had to put the Black Lives Matter flags in their windows and thought they'd be attacked. Now they're putting everyone's welcome here except ICE. Well, guess what? I'm not coming there because God bless ICE. We support ICE. If you don't, I won't be patronizing your establishment. The sad thing is, a lot of these guys actually don't even believe it. They're just worried they're going to be attacked if they don't put it in their window. So if you support ICE and the great work they're doing, you probably don't want to come to Al's Breakfast. They probably have great food. Looks like a great little place I'd love to go.
Very dinky town, too.
But not when you don't support the men and women who put our country first, put their lives on the line to remove illegal aliens from our country. You lost my business.
Wait, why do I make down to 2 people on YouTube? I'm not that boring right now, okay? I'm borderline boring, but I'm not that boring. And yes, I am still live. I don't know how I'm down to 2 people here. What the hell? Where did everybody go? I know, Miss Mo. It was crazy. Thanks, they're still hanging out there, but hopefully, maybe Wolfie's still here. Like, how did I go down to 2 people on there? That's crazy. Did somebody else go on that stole my viewers or something like that? Not really. DG's over there. BCP might go live later on or something like that, but nobody else is really live that would have stolen the viewers. Interesting. This is in France here, by the way.
Appelle la police.
What are the police going to do? Nothing. I don't know. You see that again? What's it? You got to say here.
Number one, Governor Tim Walz. Whatever he says, believe the opposite. I'm sorry. The man learned to lie before he learned to talk. He's just a. I can't help it. You crack me up. Well, he's just a less masculine version of Hillary Clinton. Oh man! Oh my God! Let me just say a couple things quickly.
That's a good
Number
joke.
one,
less masculine version than Hillary Clinton. You guys saw that attack that this guy had the other day. They'll probably play a clip of it here, as he was just simply reporting from Minneapolis.
And he felt. Here with me is the journalist who was attacked by anti-ICE goons, the Daily Caller's Jorge Ventura. Jorge, first, I know you and your colleague were banged up there. Was that guy aggressive from the start? And he felt totally fine with policing his border?
Yeah, they're okay once they're
Yeah, Laura, these
border.
left-wing activists were very aggressive. This was called a filter blockade. It was essentially a makeshift checkpoint in Minneapolis. This was located on Cedar Avenue and 32nd. And I arrived earlier this morning alongside photojournalist Eric Herrera. We were only planning to really stay a few minutes, take a few images of this blockade. I honestly couldn't even believe that it was still up. More than 24 hours, I didn't see any local law enforcement when I arrived.
No filter.
As soon as we got there, the agitators were very aggressive, questioning me. What I found interesting is we actually started documenting them actually stopping vehicles, stopping American citizens, asking for ID, and actually running their license plates. They said that they were running these license plates and turning them over into a database to see if they were ICE agents. And while we were documenting this, our Uber driver was parked to the side. They actually ran the license plate of his car, and they actually accused him of being an ICE agent. He was a Somalian Uber driver, so that didn't make any sense. But
ironic.
just kind of shows you how well organized these agitators are.
Not smart, but yeah, organized. Let's see what else we got over here. Saw this one. Was rock, paper, scissors.
For the thousands in attendance here at ringside,
We're ready for you.
and the millions watching around the world on television, this is the moment
Think about that.
we've all been waiting for.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Interesting. You stop. You didn't tell the guy that was running away from them to stop.
Stop! 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 Oh, you fucking coward! You cowardly little bitch!
Gotta clear the area. If they're gonna act like that, you gotta clear the area. Back up when they say back up. You understand that? Do you blame the people or do you blame the Democrats for encouraging them? Or both, I guess. I blame a lot of it on the Democrats for encouraging them. If the Democrats and the media said something like, yes, the ICE agents are required to show a warrant, and we have no evidence yet of them doing anything other than that. We've asked the president to be forthcoming with us, and if there's any investigations within ICE or Border Patrol of any of their agents doing anything wrong, he's agreed to kind of let us know if some agents have done something wrong. That would have been kind of responsible of the Democrats to do something along those lines there. But instead, he says, all ICE agents bad, all ICE agents bad. Remind you of something back in 2020?
Fuck you! Let's fucking go!
FAFO. Black Rebel. Immigration and at Amazon. Are they going to stop going to Amazon? Evidently, Amazon let them in there, guys. Are they going to stop buying things from Amazon now that Amazon allowed immigration enforcement into the area? Doubt it at this point here. Leftists.
The school district about the ICE walkouts. If you're confused on what I'm talking about, go watch the video before this one and come back. Now, while I appreciate the phone call, the answer was just simply unacceptable. They told me that they can't technically encourage the walkouts, but they do know about them and that they allow the students to leave campus for about 10 minutes because that's what they call their rights. Absolutely not. These are minors we're talking about here. And during the school day, schools act in loco parentis, which means in place of the parents. That means custody, supervision, and a duty of care. And a child does not have a constitutional right to leave campus during instructional hours, enter traffic, and participate in political demonstrations without parental consent. Student speech at school is limited by time, place, and manner, especially when safety and instruction are affected. And a walkout during class affects both of those. He kept wanting to come back to this 10-minute window that they allow. So I brought up the student in Nebraska who was just hit by a car during one of these walkouts, because 10 minutes is all it took for that situation to happen. So this is what I'm hearing from you, Plano ISD. You know these walkouts are planned. You can't legally encourage them, but you don't discourage them either. You tolerate them and you allow kids to leave campus. And if they don't come back after 10 minutes, you just throw your hands up in the air and say, guess they're just absent, and you move on with your day. What part about that is protecting kids? Sounds more like you're avoiding responsibility. So if you think that little phone call is going to make me go away, Plano ISD.
It's over. Nothing is over.
Buckle up, Buttercup. This was fun. Have a day.
She's a little beast.
At church, we are going to find you and we're going to arrest you. Don Lemon and 8 others have now been charged in a single indictment because you cannot attack, and that's what it was. It was an attack style on a house of worship. Can't do it. It was a Sunday morning. There were parishioners, there were families, there were grandparents, there were people with canes, there were children upstairs in the nursery. They bombarded in, and as Don Lemon put it in his own words, they were on their way to a resistance at that church. If you rioted in that church, we are going to find you.
What wonderful, amazing people our ICE officers are. Many of these officers live in these communities where they're doing enforcement activities. Their families live there, and that's their neighbors they're protecting by getting dangerous criminals off the streets. They're going after those murderers and rapists, people that are trafficking drugs, and protecting America. That's what President Trump said he would do. He said he would make us safer, and he's done that. We have reached historic lows in crime rates in this country, the lowest rate of murder and crime since we've been recording it for over 100 years. So it's real results. People are feeling it in their communities. And it's too bad that ill-informed, famous musicians make statements like that without truly knowing what great Americans our ICE and Border Patrol officers are.
Well said, Chrissy.
I wish they knew what a wonderful,
Where was this one here? 2 days ago, police asked the checkpoint thugs to leave. The mob mocked them, and MPD just left. Now the mob is acting as their own corrupt version of law enforcement. Chaz Chop Jr.
Easily passing, so I suspect.
What can we do to hurry this up? Because we have fire trucks and ambulances that might need to get through here.
They can come
and
through
here. You're talking about the community, and we're talking about making sure that your neighbors can get access to emergency services.
City buses have been easily passing, so I suspect.
And we're all here. When they come, we'll move it for them, you know? Frankly, you're the one blocking it right now. You're driving with swapped plates on their cars. Why aren't you ticketing them?
Oh,
They've got swapped plates on their cars. That's not legal in Minnesota.
They can say that they asked. They can say that they asked. Maybe they ask every day to stop breaking the law right in front of them. And weak people. Weak. I'm waiting to see hopefully some purple areas in purple cities, things like that, where parents kind of come out and say, "You did what?" And my kid got out of school to do what? You know, and go to some of these school board meetings. That's what I want to see happen in the near future. I know you don't want to see it a fourth time here. What's this guy got to say?
His school just brought him to a protest. So
Oh, this one here is based here.
he's currently at a fucking protest. I'm fitting to go rage. Who the fuck said you could bring my child to a protest? Any of our kids to a protest. They see what's happening today. Bringing kids out there now. Purposely. Schools. Washington State. Send this out. Washington State. Sending their kids to protest. I'll see you soon. Let me give you a little rundown on the way there. White Center, we call out here Rat City. If anybody from Washington State knows this Rat City is not an area you bring kids, let alone bring kids to a protest in this piece of shit city. If anybody knows White Center, you know Rat City is dangerous. Why are you bringing our kids into dangerous territory with fucking protesting going on? Anyway, I'll see you soon. See you in the next video. It looks like they made it all back to the school already before I could get here. Yeah, so they all just got back before I can get here. All the kids. Fucking furry teachers on their bikes. Is this really what's going on?
What the heck?
This is craziness. This is craziness. We got the blue hairs, everything. Are you serious? Yellow hair? Oh my God, my kid is at a woke school. What is going on?
Now the dads wake up. Now the dads wake up.
Cascade Middle School in Washington State. Did you consent to that?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to do that?
No, after the cops came up, one of the guys was like the guy with the megaphone, like a kid, who was like, "Do not talk to the federal thing, Bob, whatever it is."
Just believe I will be at the next school board meeting. You'll see my next video when that happens. So my son just called and said that his school just brought him to a protest. So he's currently at a
Modern
fucking
Wagner
protest. I'm fitting to go
1.0.
rage. Who the fuck said you could bring my child to a protest? Any of our kids to a protest. They see what's happening today. Bringing kids out there now. Purposely. Schools. Washington
1.0?
State. Send this out. Washington State. Sending their kids
Probably
to protest.
Facebook.
I'll see you soon. Let me give you a little rundown on the way there.
It's not gonna work. Is it? Where's this TikTok? Wait, is this TikTok okay? Don't open up a TikTok.
Elon Musk and Trump, and we don't know.
Principal of Olympic.
Elon Musk.
I'm just following him here real quick. Oh, he's got quite a few followers too. Probably mainly because of that video. He does some other content also, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. What's this? Is it related to school stuff also, or Cascade Middle School? This is probably related to that situation.
Call from his kids saying they made him do a protest.
Out there now. The area city is going on. I will be.
Because the Democrats are getting scared. They're losing. They're losing right now. They are putting leftist ideology inside our kids. Now they are trying to push politics into our kids. Let our kids be fucking kids. Oh, my teacher talked to us about ICE today and said that we should be scared of ICE. I remember when the speeches used to be about family, used to be what got them here.
I know they're going to try to kick me off here, so just let me try to get this out. First of all, Jesus, I hear you and I'm listening, Lord. I am listening, Lord. Second of all, I want to put the same side. Jesus,
I don't know where I would be. That in me, that means we.
And the people matter. Our kids are listening. Our kids are listening to their teachers. The Democrats are losing and they're getting scared. Today's Bible study my sister and I, we went over Deborah. She was a judge in a masculine society. Deborah was a leader, and men were warriors that were willing to sacrifice and fight alongside her. We need to ask God, where do you want me? Do you want me to be a warrior, or do you want me to be a leader? There are so many conservatives that sit back and stay home, don't vote. And we need more people protecting our kids. Our kids are being targeted.
That's Right Side Rebel. Give her a follow on Twitter if you like there.
And thank you, John.
Oh, sure.
And you
Saw
got
that
these,
one.
all these.
We are
I saw that one. Here's another cute little commercial for you. Not a fan of the music. I'll play it for you again here without the music. Like the other cats out there. Like, my turn. Excuse me. How are we doing, guys, in the chat? How are you doing? All right, we get the idea.
I'm not saying that the person who came up with this rule is the dumbest guy in the world. But that person better hope that the dumbest guy in the world doesn't die. Because this is just bone deep down to the marrow dumb.
Funny stuff there. Funny stuff. What Megyn Kelly talking about here? I think it's an old video, though.
God, no.
What's up, Meg? Good to see you. You look great. Listen, I love the pot. I love your show, by the way. I love it. Who was the one person that you interviewed that you'd love to have again? Like, you're the one person you never wanted the conversation to end.
Jeez, I don't know. That's a tough one. Usually, I mean, if I have somebody's on that camp, but then I have them again. But I'll tell you who I want, who I've never had.
Who's that?
Meghan Markle. Everybody would watch
Everyone
that.
would want that.
Everybody would watch
Was
that.
it weird at the time, magazine?
Meghan and Meghan.
Like, obviously, you said the comments about Blake. Were you nervous about running into her at all?
No, I
Is this-
wasn't.
no?
I think she was probably nervous about seeing me.
That is. Yeah,
one last thing.
I already seen that one. I already seen that video. That's an old video. Kid Rock. Maybe we'll end with that one. Maybe. What's this lefty? Chad claims he's been fired and is almost in tears, trying to backtrack his statements of when he threatened to do things to ICE agents, I think, or encouraged it.
And you know that I'm really passionate about everybody being treated equally, no matter what. And I think it's really annoying that a post that I made talking about nurses who are MAGA, basically questioning if they could treat people equally. And I don't believe that you could if you believe those things morally. And so I said that I didn't think that they should have jobs. Somehow that's been twisted so that I wouldn't treat a MAGA patient the same. And that's not at all. That's not. I often treat them, and I treat them just the same as I would treat anybody, because I believe that everybody should be treated the same when they come into a medical office. Everybody should be listened to and heard, and everybody's concerns are valid. And those of you that have been following me on my platform since I've been here, it's a stupid little platform where I don't talk about much, really. But you guys know who I am as a person. And, you know, I can take a lot of stuff on the internet. Like, I can take all the gay bashing and stuff that's been thrown my way. That doesn't bother me. But seeing people go after your character is really hard. I know they're just doing it because it's what they like to do, is sit here and play on the internet all day and yell at people. But, it does affect real people's lives. And I'm a good person. And I work really hard, and I take care of all of my patients really hard. I took care of all of my patients really hard.
Not your English. Let's see. Do we have the video of what he said? Yeah, here we go.
Power nurses have in this country. One of our own was just murdered in the street. So we might be able to stop this somehow. Thoughts?
Good morning. Did you know most ICE agents don't wear their plates properly? I've seen it.
You know, as the type of ICU nurse I was cardiac ICU nurse. And I did a lot of time, lots of hours, holding on a groin that wouldn't stop bleeding. Let me tell you what, that femoral artery, people to take care of other care. Remember work.
Yeah, he's probably looking to get a lawyer, probably.
Welcome here! Immigrants are welcome here! Immigrants are welcome here!
What do you think about those women?
I haven't looked back at the signs or read the names.
Well, I'll look back with you right now.
I'm not looking back with you. You have the right to demonstrate and be here. I have the right to not respond.
Why won't you look? Guys, come over here so he has to look at their faces. Come over here. That one's Laken Riley. She was killed. She was a nursing student, actually, and she was murdered by an illegal alien while jogging. This is Rachel Morin. Look at her face.
All right.
Why won't you look at her face?
Because I have the right to not look.
Why won't you look at her?
I have the right to not look.
That's insane. These women were all killed by illegal aliens.
Alex Preddy and Renee Good were killed.
Yo, let's talk about it. Fuck you. Why are you covering her picture?
You know how disrespectful that is?
Why are you covering her picture, sir? She was murdered by an illegal immigrant. She would still be alive today if ICE had been able to do their job and deport the person who did that before he did it.
Just how they murdered Renee Good.
If you want to get a sign for Renee Good, that's great, but how does that justify what happened to this woman? This is Rachel. She has 5 children. So why are you trying to cover up the signs of women who were murdered by illegal aliens? Why would you do that?
I'm really excited for my Vikings class that's next.
So thank you guys for coming and standing on our side, though, with the victims of illegal immigration. I really appreciate you standing with us today. Here I thought you guys were trying to cover up their faces, which would be a really disgusting thing to do, but you guys actually came to stand with us. You said God bless them. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. If you could hold one of their signs, and I invite you.
I'm already holding a sign.
I will hold that for you. No one. I appreciate the whole God bless them, but even just holding a photo of them is too far. It's too far for even that. It's so sad.
Yeah, they only the other guy, the nurse guy or whatever, said our people. Our nurse was things. Our nurse, not a nurse. Our nurse. If it's left, it's our nurse. You know. Oh, goodness gracious. Such identity politics is disgusting. This is a student situation in Austin and things like that. Like, how are these people going to act in 10 years? I don't want to watch all that nonsense there, but that's just crazy. And this is what they do in Portland if they disagree with people.
They murdered 3 people in cold blood! They have been kidnapping and killing our...
Does he even see what he's doing? How is he holding the flag, right? And then he's burning the flag that he's holding that way, right?
community members!
If you're holding it upside down, it means that we're feeling threatened, we're under attack and everything. It's the nation is lost kind of stuff. So burning that means the opposite of what you're doing. You're trying to get rid of, we're a defeated country. That means if you're getting rid of that, that means that we're back. Silly people. Timu somebody. I'm not sure which Timu guy that was. But how much more do I have here? I think it's more than I thought, I guess. Let's go down here. Go back the other way, maybe. Walk away.
Coming to pick everybody up that they dropped off here to make it look like there's tons of people here. When in actuality, they're busting them in from other cities. See? Look, watch this. See? All these people are not from Massachusetts.
Retrobate mines, yeah.
See?
She's one of the people from King Valley.
Which one?
The one with the yellow hat.
Oh, yeah?
Right?
Oh, yeah. These are all the paid people. These are all the paid people here that get paid to work here. See them all? These are all the paid people. Soros. All of them, see? Get their faces. Get their faces. Get their faces. So we know, we want to get their faces so we know who they are when No Kings comes.
Hey, Two Goats and a Dog, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Steven, how we doing? Nice to see you there too. That is not it. Saluted Old Glory, properly folded, burned in the fire. Yeah, usually you would take it to your local VFW or something, wouldn't you? The flag was already retired, worn and faded. Yeah. But it was properly burned, you know. I don't think many of those burnings at VFW are public burnings, you know.
All paid, every one of them, all paid. You see? 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 They're from Worcester? They came from Worcester. Hey, thanks for coming from Worcester.
Thank you for supporting us in Boston.
Worcester's here coming into Boston.
Worcester, the Massachusetts area, evidently. BCP's feed or his video. Look at the flags. Did he do that with his AI also? Maybe. Way back in the day, I would imagine, yeah, he did a lot of that kind of stuff during the fires. I think he was busy out there too. Fire season, remember, about 3 years ago or so.
Oh, shit. You can't even walk over there.
Streets of Manhattan. Zandani.
There's not even any street access. It's been 1 week since the storm. 1 week. 1 week. And look at this. This is so crazy.
Can't clean up after a week. The biggest city in the United States can't do their doggone job.
And Fabian, what's going on here?
This is absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, someone is registered to vote in this lot that has this massive excavator here. Jason, what's going on?
Yeah, I looked at the aerial shots of this, and this entire block has been gone since 2014. Individual houses have been gone before that, so I'm not sure when this house disappeared, but nobody has been here for quite a while. I think it's time to take this one off.
Definitely is, and this is just one of 11 locations that we're visiting today for part 2 of our expose coming soon. We're at 701 4th Street North.
Register to vote in an empty lot. Interesting. Guy or girl on that one there? Guy or girl? I don't even want to guess anymore.
And I'm wearing my Stand With ICE shirt, and they said that I had to take this off because it's violating one of their policies that they had just made up. I told her to show me it, and she shows me her dress code. It says nothing about wearing what you stand for. It says nothing about that. And she said that since she's a private store that I have to take off this. So I just took it off not to cause any trouble, but that's insane. I will never be coming back here. If someone was wearing a Pride shirt or any other shirt, she would stand for it.
Well, I guess Galaxy Skate and Grapevine, Texas, this kid said, we stand with ICE. So you stand with the police, and this lady said that was offensive, so we had to take it off. But if he had a Pride shirt or, Act Blue or, some coexist bullshit, liberal horse shit, she probably let him do it. Grapevine, Texas, Galaxy Skate. They discriminate based on political affiliation, it look like. So you can't say you back the blue, back in the blues, no, but Black Lives Matter's fine. Yeah, there. Galaxy Skate. Some woke ass Karen owns it, I guess. I don't know, but this young man was forced to take off his sweatshirt because it said "I stand with ICE." I had an American flag and shit.
I did try to melt some a couple of years ago, and we got 11 inches where I'm usually, and I just turned really wow. That was crazy. 2 dogs, 2 goats. Wow.
What the hell? And I looked at the dress code. I haven't seen nothing about that. So, okay. Yeah. Don't go to, Galaxy Skate. Go check it out. Yeah. Maybe go there with some American Pride stuff and see what happens. Okay, guys.
I don't care about that part of it.
Everyone, Alex here, looking for the photographer that was drop kicked on Saturday night by that mob that then stormed me for catching it on video and harassed and tried to blind me with light and destroy my hearing with bullhorns. So let's find out who that photographer was, because it's all about her and the police report that she filed. Our complaints correspond, and we have to work together to bring down these agitators who are attacking journalists. So anyone who knows the name of that photographer who was drop kicked on Saturday night, female photographer, let me know who that was. Anyone who can find out, let me know. DM me, put something in a comment.
Craziness.
We got to find out who that was. Hey everyone, Alex here.
Passing the SAVE Act, as well as many MAGA Republicans. What is the holdup in the Senate? Why hasn't that been brought to the floor for a vote? And what's your stance on requiring proof of citizenship to vote in elections?
Well, I'm for that. I've
Not the mountains anymore.
The SAVE Act in the past. I think my understanding is that they are still modifying the bill. It includes right now a requirement that you be a citizen to register to vote, but it doesn't include a requirement that to vote you be a resident. So in other words, if you're going to have what we call voter ID or photo ID when somebody goes into the ballot box to vote, that's not currently covered in the bill. So that's been fixed and addressed, and I think the new bill that comes out.
Yeah, I already saw that one. I don't care about that one too much. There's Manor, Texas. Let your kids out of school. 10 minutes to do this, I guess. Wild. I don't care right now about the people's nose rings right now.
Por cada inmigrante indocumentado.
ICE agent denies bounty claims amid Salem deportation operation.
Que usted arresta.
Esto es lo que tiene que entender la gente. Nosotros no somos cazarrecompensas.
We're not bounty hunters. We are federal agents.
Federales que estamos haciendo nuestro
We're doing our job.
So no le crean las noticias que
don't believe the news. They are lying to you.
Le están mintiendo diciendo que los pagan por persona. Nosotros estamos agarrando a la gente que no tiene que estar aquí, que son criminales.
Facts. Oh, that they do subcontract out to bounty hunters to help them locate certain illegal aliens, and they get paid a bounty, so, for lack of a better word, for finding those people and everything. But those people don't actually do the arresting and things like that. These guys do. Chandler. People think Chandler's the head of Antifa in Portland. That's craziness. Much more. Okay, almost done. Then I think another idea. I think Portland homeless situations. That's all. The teachers don't want to do their jobs. They just want to get paid for pushing woke nonsense. Teachers unions.
A lot of these people, like, I've known them for years. And I wish I could for a long time.
Might be Seattle though. Chandler Epstein. You got two jokes. Hey, Demaya, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope your day's going good. It's just a road full of tents. If it was just the summertime or whatever, something like this, you would think a state campground or something like that. People have the little lots for their tents and things like that. But this is a different kind of campground. Free campground. I wouldn't doubt it there or outside of the Delta Park area. But if it is Portland, let's see what it says here. Located in a city park, Wallace Marine Park in Salem, actually, Oregon, about 1 mile from the capital. It is a massive encampment filled with well over 100 homeless people and millions of pounds of trash. Are you fed up yet? Wallace, where? Just look it up on the map area over here real quick. See if I can find it and let you know where it's at in relation to Salem. And Salem is about an hour south of. They said Wallace Marine Park is about a mile from the capital. Wallace Marine Park. What is it? Oh, it's the one over there. Isn't it West? It's West Woodburn, isn't it? Or West Salem. Wallace Marine Park. Yeah, it's right there. This is right across the street from downtown Salem, basically. On that little Delta area. Okay, I know where you're at right there. Wow, there's a softball field not far from there. Wow. That's crazy. I'm not going to that park anymore. Not going to that park. Motion plot 23 hours ago. Medical clinic in Portland released security cam footage from January 8th that appears to show a vehicle driven by an illegal immigrant ramming a U.S. Border Patrol vehicle before both the driver and his passenger were pew-pewed. Both survived and were later arrested. Oh, that was the footage of the incident. I see. They're not really showing the incident. They just blurred out the main part of it, so it doesn't really help much. Let's give you some music here. Well, maybe it'll wake me up.
Rock and roll, no Rogaine in the propane flow. The chosen one, I'm the living proof with the gift of gab from the city of truth. You know I jab, stab, and knock critics back. And I did not start when I said that. Selling rhymes, I went 7 times, still there. Wanna see us cry? Yes, because only God knows why. They call me cowboy, I'm the singer with black. Throw a fist in the air, let me see where you at. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. Say fight.
Middle of town, really? Out in that area? Grants Pass has 2 exits off I-5, right? Because I went down there, I had to buy a car because my car broke down in Grants Pass one time, and what I could do is buy another used car. But anyway, there's one up there, and then there's like another part of town, and there's like an area kind of in the middle that's kind of doesn't have a whole lot of houses or anything like that. I wonder if that's where they, if you think it right in the middle of downtown or something. Goss Motors is where I went, in case you're curious where that's at. I think it was Goss Motors, the GMC dealership anyway.
Say Trump, Trump. I like AC/DC and ZZ Top. Won't see this beasties in the kings of rock. Skinner, Cedar, Lipcorn, the Stones, David Attico, and No-Show Jones. Yeah, pass that bottle of brown. Got the rock from Detroit, the soul from Motown. The underground, straight Detroit, yeah. With tracks to back and slap back to back. Never gain obey, I don't play with ass. Well, watch me rock with Liberace Flash. I'll rock the Clash, boy bands are trash. I like Johnny Cash and Grandmaster Flash. Flash, Flash, Flash. Oh, they call me Cowboy. I'm a singer of the back. Throw a fist in the air, let me see where you at. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. I say Trump, Trump. Yeah, American badass. Watch me kick. You can roll and rock, or you can. I'm the ultimate. I'm like Amazing Grace. I'm gonna rock and roll. Never rock this place. All super fly. Living double wide. Psychom alive. The big dog to ride. They'll sack the shit.
All right, let's try this real quick here. Hold on. This is Iceman earlier today out there. See if it'll even load here. He's out there counter protesting or asking liberals some questions about a protest. Is actually going to load or not here? It's acting weird. Skip ahead here. Come on, reload. Like it wants to play, hit reload, and it just does not want to play on here. Skip ahead. I just can't get it to go. Let's go back to another video you might have had here. It just never was. That one loads. It's like a minute long, but the other videos are not.
Hey, everybody.
Can be played. I guess I can't get it to go. Doggone it. I thought I could get it to go.
Rock for truth. Who knew I'd blow like Oklahoma, Florida, Georgia, Arizona? Smell the aroma and check my hits. I know it's stinks in here, cause Trump's the They call me Cowboy. I'm a singer of black. Throw a fist in the air. Let me see where you're at. Say Trump, Trump. Say Trump, Trump. Say Trump, Trump. Say Trump, Trump. I need to hear you louder than that. One more time. I'm a cowboy, badass and black. You say Trump, Trump. From side to side, from front to back. Come on, Trump, Trump. I put Detroit City back on the map. We sing Trump, Trump. Rocks in the house. This is where I'm at.
What is Bohemian Grove? I've never even heard of that stuff. Is that some sort of music festival like the thing in California or something like that? Or is that something else? Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one there. See if there's any late breaking news here that I probably missed. Excuse me. Refresh that. Nick Shirley, extremely grateful to have been selected as an honorable mention and win $100,000. X is the future. Unlike other platforms, your reach is uncapped. Content can create change and spark something like that. Oh, nice. Can't stop winning. Yeah. Good job, Nick. Good job. Judge Graff forces the still photographer to move to the back of the courtroom in deference to the defense attorneys asking that Tyler Robinson not be photographed as he faces charges for the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. I don't need to see that one. Yeah, you heard about this nonsense here. Breaking Oregon, a U.S. District Court judge, Michael Simon, has issued a temporary protection order prohibiting federal officers from using tear gas, pepper balls, and other crowd-controlled munitions at the ICE facility. This comes after Antifa-affiliated protesters increased attacks on federal agents and on the facility in recent weeks. Craziness. Yeah. I can only guess. He was a guest. There was some event there. I'm not sure what the event was there, but yeah, you saw Vance there, whatever that event was. Sorry, I didn't look into it. Let's see what other news might be happening here. 53 minutes ago, DEI judge says Right Angle Network. Candace Pickett has released Steven Tyler Whitehead on. I thought Steven Tyler, the musician, on bond after he unalived Alabama high school cheerleader Kimber Mills at a party where prosecutors say he opened fire on 40 to 50 teens, unaliving one and wounding others, including a victim. Released him on bond. Are you kidding me? John Hollywood has watched this here as well. We're waiting for something else to happen.
Promotes a transgender ideology. Almost half of your content for I'm talking about minor children now. I'm not talking about teenagers. Minor children promotes a transgender ideology agenda. I was just looking at the data here from your various series. And what concerns me is just 2 days ago, a jury in New York awarded a former transitioner $2 million because she said that her psychologists and others pressured her into, they pushed on her an ideology that proved to be extremely detrimental. I'm sure you know that in the UK, the National...
Just FYI, this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Health Service in the UK has said that they're not going to perform transgender surgeries or any longer so-called gender-affirming care for minors, including in counseling, because it is so incredibly detrimental. Our own HHS has come forward with similar findings this past year, yet if you turn on Netflix, you'll find that an enormous amount, and I say this as a parent with 3 young children, an enormous amount of your children's programming has this ideology and agenda in it. Is this an advocacy position for Netflix? Is this an ideological commitment you have? I mean, why is this?
Senator Hawley, Netflix has no political agenda of any kind.
Who's on the board? Who's one of the major people on the board? Or 2 of them, actually, I think. A former president and his wife that has no experience in networking and things like that whatsoever. An experience in politics and community building. Why are they on the board if you have no political agenda?
We tell you that.
Well, then why is your children's program so full of this highly sexualized, highly controversial agenda? I don't understand it. It seems strange to me.
Respectfully, sir, it's because it's inaccurate. We have millions of hours of children's programming.
You're saying it's not there. You don't have trans. You don't feature trans characters, trans storylines, trans themes. It's not in your programming.
I'm saying we feature a wide variety of stories and programs to meet a wide variety of people's tastes.
Why is almost half of it? Why does almost half of your children's program feature this highly controversial, highly sexualized material? That just seems strange to me. It can't possibly be a reflection of the population.
Senator Hawley, I don't have any idea where that number would come from or what that would be. I don't believe that's been your personal experience. but I can't speak to that.
Well, what do you mean you don't think it's been my personal
I don't-
experience? You
I
don't
don't
think
think-
that I monitor what my children watch on your? Here's what I tell you: what my personal experience is since you break.
Oh, boy. I think he was regretting it. He said personal experience right after he said it. I'm like, I probably did not mean to go that route with you, but I already opened my mouth.
It up. My personal experience is that my 3 children, I can't let them watch anything they want on Netflix. I can't let them watch anything on Netflix unless I preview it, because I don't have confidence in what's on your platform. I don't know what they're going to encounter. And I tell you what, I don't want my kids being pushed an agenda about their sexuality or gender identity when I have not had the opportunity first to discuss it with them and to form them in that. And I, frankly, on behalf of parents around the country, it offends me that Netflix is pushing this content at parents in what seems to be a very coordinated, thought through, planned out agenda in a way that, frankly, I think undermines parents, certainly undermines me and my wife. We have to watch every show beforehand before we can let our kids watch it. Now, I don't know. That seems pretty concerning to me. I know you make a gob of money on it, and maybe that's the answer. But it just seems to me that it's a disservice to the parents of this country, particularly given what's happening with our youth on this subject.
So if I may answer, like I said, we have millions of hours of content on Netflix at any given time. We have state-of-the-art tools for you to manage those choices for your children and to block any title that you might be offended by for any reason. So we are parents at Netflix as well. We share all your concerns about raising kids and also the ability to raise them as you see fit in your household and anyone else's household as well.
My concern is that you don't share my values or those of many other American parents, and you want the United States government to allow you to become one of the largest, if not the largest, streaming monopolist in the world. I think we ought to be concerned about what content you're promoting.
Is Netflix trying to buy some other platform or something like that? I don't use Netflix anymore. There's only one program on there that I might be interested in watching again or something like that. But even that, like, I don't have to watch it. It's craziness. Trying to see if there's anything cool to watch yet here. Libs of Chicago.
KKK, no fascist USA! No KKK, no fascist USA!
The students at Roosevelt High School have decided to come out today to say that ICE has no place in our communities, and we are here to support them. Roosevelt High School has an incredible tradition.
Tradition of going against law enforcement? Is that what your high school is for? That's what it sounds like. Don't want to listen to him. Don't care about that stuff. All right, let's see what's going on over F11 on that one. Actually, wait a second. Not that one, this one. Everything's open here. Okay, let's just do it this way here. Danny Rebel is at a meeting also right now. Let's give him some love over here about women sports and things like that here. And Olympia, Washington, yeah, still there. Let's see what's going on here.
In educational psychology, all educators have learned about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is a foundational principle in education and childhood development that essentially states a child cannot learn effectively if their basic needs for safety, trust, and stability are not met. When adults intentionally weaken communication between school and home, we shake that stability. When children feel that the adults in their lives are not aligned or that trust is fragmented, it directly hinders their ability to focus and engage. Our schools do so many things well, but we also must be honest about our limits. As a middle school band teacher, I'm an expert in my field. I can tell you with great specificity all the problems you have with playing your trumpet. But schools are not in any way equipped by time, staffing, or scope to replace parents as experts on a child's mental health and personal well-being. We cannot cut parents out of the equation for the most complex parts of a child's life. Hiding information from parents does not protect students. Instead, it destabilizes the very relationships they need to rely on. Our responsibility as leaders is to fortify the foundation beneath our kids so they have a stable base from which to grow and explore. Parental rights in a supportive learning environment should never be reduced to a matter of political ideology. If we actually want to protect our children, we must commit to protecting the truth. Thanks for your time.
Hey, Snooks, how you doing?
We have Hope come up as well as Eric Pratt, and then we're also, if we can keep comments down about
Yeah, let me try.
who signed up today and they walked in to testify there.
Cranked it up for you.
Ryan DeFont and Sharon Hannon.
Good evening. Thank you for being here, listening to all this passionate
Yeah, it should
testimony
be a
about such an
no-brainer.
important topic on the mind of every parent in Washington State. My name is Eric Pratt. I am here in full and wholehearted, passionate support of the initiative 26001. I'm father of 2 kids, single father. They're in school age. I'm a Washington citizen who cares about all of our rights. Chief among them, I think, which we need to consider among all of them, but one of the most important ones I want to read here. Article 1, Declaration of Rights. Section 1, political power. All political power is inherent in the people, and the governments derived their just powers from the consent of the governed and are established to protect and maintain individual rights. The people in this room, myself, the 400,000 people that have signed the initiative
Love
have
me to
not
restream.
consented to having their parental rights stripped away from them. They are affirming them in the due process allowed to them in our Constitution. We, the governed, do not consent to having these rights taken from us. That is my testimony. Thank you very much.
When the XXXY kind of gives away, I don't want to be a long-winded explanation of what's going on. The XXXY kind of tells you what's going on, right?
I mean, maybe I should repeat that again. Parental rights are not a privilege granted by government. They are a natural reality rooted in the fundamental role of parents playing in raising and nurturing and protecting their own children. Right? Those rights include guiding their education, safeguarding their health, and shaping their value. But today we face troubling truth that many parents have not just lost their rights in some arenas, we've actually relinquished them. People are lazy, complacent. We must take responsibility for that. You know, following a bunch of great speakers have already given you all the details that you need, right? We all know what's right and what's wrong. And I think about how difficult of a position that you're in because you're like David, he's facing Goliath. Then I thought about William Wilberforce. I don't know if you ever read his book, but I highly recommend what that man was able to overcome. And it didn't happen overnight, but he made a decision whether he's going to become a politician or a pastor. He said, well, I can make more of a difference becoming a politician. So he decided to end slavery. And he thought it'd happen overnight because slavery's wrong. Us being parents, not having our rights over our children is wrong. This should be an easy thing, right? It took him 40 years to the detriment of himself. And he was just this little tiny dude, but with a great big voice and a great passion because he knew what was wrong. You see, the enemy knows what he's doing. He gets our kids. Because if you get the kids, you get the future. We fell asleep. We all fell asleep. We medicated ourselves, sedated ourselves.
Exactly,
We
it should
scroll
be
on
a
our phones
no-brainer.
and we eat too much. And we've lost the truth. We've lost our will. But here's what I say to you now. Read that book. Read the autobiography of William Wilberforce and understand what he was up against and what he did. It took him 40 years to do it. I'm guessing this is gonna happen much quicker for us because I see the winds of change are happening. And are you really willing to get on that wave, right? And paddle like crazy because that tsunami is happening. Do not let it pass you. We're gonna be behind you. I'll get everyone I know to be behind you. If you're willing to be brave and courageous and bold for something that is unbelievably important, is standing up for our children. And it's time for men to be men again. And we apologize. And I said to the other one, as women, that we have castrated you and we have put you in a position to where you can't be the men that God has created you to be, the leaders, the one that will stand up and protect our children and our women. We're sorry for that, but it's time for that to end. I liken it to this. There's a bowl full of pudding, right? And you put a teaspoon of poo in it, and they're like, it's all right. It's just a teaspoon of poo. But we're up to a cup of poo in our pudding, and we're still going.
For me to cut in, but you got about 30 seconds.
Right now, it's time for us to put pudding away and say it's not good. What have I been thinking? And I praise God that each and every one of you understand, as David did, with that little sling in his stuff.
I'm guessing just Republican, like a subcommittee of Republicans. I don't hear any pushback.
The line for something that I think is more important than anything else. It's the future. It's our kids. Yeah. Fight for them. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. Quickly come up as we're approaching the top of the hour. I think it was Brian DeFont and Sharon. If you can come up to the front. Yeah, if you could do about 2 minutes each, so we can make sure. Yeah, Travis will wave the white carpet. Go ahead.
First of all, thank you all for being here tonight and giving us a voice. It's really rare. My name is Ryan DeFont. I'm going to speak from the perspective of a teacher and a parent. A few years ago in the Olympia School District in Centennial Elementary that has been in the news. I was a teacher, I was a parent, and that mess became.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta do some other things. Let me know if you guys live in a purple or red or blue area and everything, and if in your local school district or whatever, if girls and boys mean and girls sports things like that would be an issue or not. Just curiosity. Chat it up there. Keep busy. Thank you. Be right back.
I remember kind of speaking against it or just sharing my concerns, and then I was threatened. I was attacked. I was given a letter in my file, and I had to leave the district. My daughter was in a classroom, in a 5th grade teacher in Miss Knight's classroom, where she groomed, or whatever you want to call it, that student. And watching my daughter go through confusion about what's going on with her friend, what are these lessons going on in her classroom, and not being able to say a word. We were able to opt out, and 5 days later, that was taken back. And being in that building and knowing what kind of content and lessons were being taught, and told we couldn't opt our kid out of that classroom, and how dare myself as a teacher speak up, and as a parent as well. And again, I was attacked, threatened, and had to sit in meetings and be disciplined. And with that letter in my file, how dare they? My parents reached out to me. They wanted to opt out. Several parents. I'll be quick, Travis, sorry. And I had to tell them no. Student, long story, some of you know, Travis shared the story before, but this student had to leave the country. This family had to return to India out of fear. You think we've lost trust when we have families leave our country? It's ridiculous. It needs to end. Thank you for your time.
Leave kids alone.
Okay, just wave very hard. Start by saying I urge the support of IL-001 because it is a tool that is necessary to give parents access to the surveys, to the mental health evaluations, to even the classroom projects of creating Ice Stinks sign, which I just saw recently, and protest marches. The number one survey that is well known is a Health Youth survey, but there's also other surveys, the Expert, the Panorama, and I just learned about Check Yourself. Those are all tools used to transform a child's mind and change their values, beliefs, and their attitudes. The Healthy Youth Survey, when it came out in 2002, asked questions to sixth graders. Did you have more than a sip of beer or wine recently? And then they asked the question, have you ever seriously thought about killing yourself? And question number 49, have you tried to kill yourself? We wonder why children are committing suicide when every Healthy Youth Survey asks suicide questions starting at 11-year-olds. Parents don't know about that. The Healthy Youth Survey is told, parents are told that it's happening if you read the 8-point font print in the newsletter, the BIS newsletter. But most people don't realize this is the survey their kids are getting. The surveys also with mental health treatments, I see that they create conclusions, decisions about your child and treatment about your child.
And give us more information. We have QR codes that we have around that you can scan, sign in, pro or con, around that you can scan, sign in, pro or con. Before we get to the next one, the next initiative, I really want to call out the comments. We really want to hear from people who have opposition to either one of these initiatives. That's the whole point of doing a listening session, hearing those. We did invite a large cadre of people who were very active in the opposition of this so far, including the Washington Education Association, Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction, ACLU, Gender Justice League, Planned Parenthood, SEIU 775, the Lavender Rights Project, Washington Youth Alliance, Team Child, Washington Democrats, and Washington. We want to
Put a 1 in the chat if the chat's working. Put a 2 in the chat if the chat's not working. Thank you.
With that, we're going to conclude 001. We're now going to return to our second initiative, IL 26638, relating to defending equity in interscholastic sports. Oh, gosh. And we would like to kick this off before we hear from comments.
Thank you, Representative Corey. Initiative IL 26638, defending equity in interscholastic sports. This initiative utilizes already existing processes to ensure that only biological females compete in girls' sports, protecting the integrity of female athletics in Washington. Student athletes are already required to have prior to participating in school sports. This initiative requires that athletes participating in girls' sports submit verification from a healthcare provider that they are biologically female, along with their medical eligibility forms. Parents and athletes will work with their healthcare providers to determine which of 3 verification methods is right for them: testosterone testing, genetic testing, or a physical exam. Only the family's chosen healthcare provider will verify the student athlete's biological sex. This initiative also provides students whose eligibility is challenged based on biological sex with the right to contest the decision prior to a final determination. Under current law, the nonprofits governing school sports can already impose penalties on coaches, school district administrators, school personnel, and students who violate the rules. The initiative extends the governing body's authority to include penalizing those who knowingly violate the rules prohibiting biological males in girls' sports, or those whose violation causes them to gain a significant competitive advantage that materially harms other student athletes.
Thank you, Senator. We're going to go ahead and, similar to the last format, if you can come up, we'll have the 2 people at the panel at one time, and then we'll call up an on-deck section. So we're going to start first with Brian Haywood and Annalie Wilson, if they can come to the podium, as well as on deck, we'll have Francis Stout and Dory Whitford. And I apologize if I
Thank you very much. The testimonies you're going to hear after mine, again, are going to be much more impactful than mine. I'm simply providing the vehicle for them to speak. But I want to say a couple of things on this one. As we started this journey, we started this process, what I was told repeatedly, or the criticism that we received, was, first of all, it's not happening. It's not happening. And then, well, it's happening, but it doesn't impact that many people. The WIAA came out with a number. They said, well, it's 10. In Washington State, it's 10. The OSPI said it's 5 to 10. That told me that something about that suggested that they didn't know what the number is. If you say it's 5 to 10, that's 100% difference in your number, which means you're just making the number up. So with the WIA, we reached out to them and asked them, do you track this? And if you do, can you tell me a breakdown by sport and how many are doing it? They said, we don't really, it's hearsay. We've heard about 10 cases. So there's no tracking on this data. But what I did hear from is the girls that it does impact. Now there's a second tack that they took to us. If they can't win on those things, then the next thing they said is, well, you're a bigot. And that's the end all of all conversations. And you'll hear from these girls, they were all called bigots for standing up for their own spaces. Second thing is, you're banning trans athletes from playing in sports, which this absolutely does not. It says only that girls can play in girls sports and boys can play in boys sports. There is no ban of any sort of athlete as long as they play in their sport. The final thing that's been thrown out is, oh my gosh, this is going to cause genital exams. And they love throwing that word out there because it sort of makes everybody feel icky. And then it makes whoever's proposing this seem even worse. This law does something very simple. It says there's already under state law a requirement for every single student, male or female, to get a health checkup, to get a physical from their pediatrician or their doctor. That has been required for well over 50 years. Boys have been going through this with a turn your head and cough that is very hands-on.
Too much.
Trans girls, do they have to get that or not? I think there's safety. I didn't even think about likely saying this, but it also, there's a safety issue here. If we ignore science, this is about the safety of the students. There is nothing in this law that would require or would allow or encourage in any way a coach, a track meet official, a referee, or anyone of that sort to have anything to do with this. This is only between the student athlete and their pediatrician. And if the pediatrician has been their pediatrician for years, they don't even really need to check because they already know. They can check the box and we're done. The final thing that I want to say is this initiative is not about hate, it's not about exclusion, it's about the safety, the mental health, and the fairness that girls deserve in competing in their sports. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Amelie Wilson,
Common sense.
sophomore at Eastmont High School in East Wenatchee, Washington. I'm currently 16 years old. I'm a student athlete who runs track, cross country, and other teams here and play basketball. I'm here today because fairness and safety in girls' sports matters to me, and because I have personally experienced what happens when fairness and safety is taken away. In the 8th grade, I qualified for Kashmir Junior Olympics in track and field. Only the top 2 athletes from each event qualified for this meet. And that season, I had dislocated my kneecap playing basketball and spent months in painful rehab to recover just during that spot. When I arrived at the Junior Olympics, I had no idea I'd be racing against a biological boy. I didn't even realize it until after the race when we stood on the podium in first place, and every girl, including me, was pushed down one spot. When my friends spoke up, including me too, an adult from his team said that if we were going to complain, we would need to go somewhere else to do so. In that moment, it felt like everything we had worked for, every early morning, every injury, every sacrifice no longer mattered. When my family and I respectfully spoke up, we never expected the backlash that would follow. I had been called hateful, transphobic, a bigot. Adults called me stupid. Adults told my parents they should be ashamed of me. I've also been told that I was just a sore loser and I should train harder and not.
Feel free to go give Danny a follow there, or a like at least on his video there. He's doing all the work out there. Give him a like if you don't mind, guys. And subscribe also if you're not already.
One. I have been told that I would be responsible if this transgender athlete decided to take their life. This is an unbearable weight to place on anyone of any age. People tell me that this isn't a big deal. They say there aren't many transgender athletes. They say it's just high school sports. But since the 8th grade, I have competed against 4 biological males. 4 times I have watched girls lose podium spots, rankings, and confidence. And this is not just about high school sports. For me, my teammates, friends, so many girls across Washington State, this is about our dreams. We train for hours, we push through pain, exhaustion, and injuries. We sacrifice because we are told that hard work and discipline matter, that if we give our best, we can achieve our goals. That belief is what is being taken from us. I continue to speak out because I know how it feels to have something you earned taken away, and I am not alone. Girls across Washington State have messaged me. Girls who are scared to speak up publicly and are discouraged and afraid. They've told me that they've lost awards, rankings, and podium spots and opportunities. They've told me that if they protest, even peacefully, they are threatened with suspension by their schools or coaches. As female athletes, we feel like our voices don't matter. Our fairness and safety are being dismissed by the very adults who are supposed to protect us. This is not about hate, and this is not about discrimination. This is about protecting girls, physically, emotionally, and competitively. There are real differences between boys and girls, and acknowledging that reality is not hate. In closing, I ask those who have the power to decide our future to protect us. You have the power to protect
definitely,
fairness,
both of you,
you have the
definitely.
power to protect girls' safety, and you have the power to show us that we matter too. Your decision sends a message to every female athlete in Washington that our dreams matter, our voices matter, and our opportunities matter. Thank you.
Francis Stout and Dory Whitford, and then on deck, Lauren Legere. I got that right, and Tish Hyman, you will be on this. So, Francis or Dory, when you're ready, go ahead.
Oh, did he just end it there? Or might have got to the end of his video or ran out of time or something like that. Ooh. Go to home. What the heck? Okay, there's nothing going on there. I was just going to watch some school boards and see if there's any crazy things going on at school boards real quick here.
Thank you, Mr. Leffler. Next on my list, I have Rachel DeTemple.
Fairbanks, Alaska on this one here. I'm not sure if it's about woke
Please
stuff.
state your name, spelling your last, state your area of residence, and you will have 3 minutes.
Stand up so you can see me. I'm Rachel DeTemple, DeTemple. I live in Fairbanks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rachel DeTemple. I've been teaching at Hutch for 11 years. I care deeply about Hutch, so I've come tonight to request that we go back to the drawing board on the re-envisioning plan for Hutchinson High School. The current plan to phase out full-time students is one that was derived without the data to show it.
Important stuff, but not the woke stuff we're looking for. I don't know if there's anybody going out there. I keep looking for somebody there. Tommy Boy's talking to somebody on a YouTube live stream right now, so he's not going down there anytime soon anyway. So plus he's got that headache and everything too. So I don't know if he's going to show up tonight there. Let's keep an eye out for him, and also Ground Zero PDX, which you see he's not live right now. We'll see if anybody else might show up. IRT Media might show up there. He was on his way down there, you know. In fact, is he live right now on here? He doesn't like to be restreamed, but I can still check and see if he's on the road. No, he's not on the road. Which means there's probably not a whole lot going on down there. It would be nice to see what's going on down there. Pretend Media is not even live too. I was kind of curious if they're going to get on his case if he films the wrong things nowadays, like they used to be on lefty streams for, you can't film this, you can't film that, you can't film this. Like, okay, I'll film the ground. There's some other school board meetings out there, but I guess that's all I see right now. Is there another one now? Useful 0.6. Is that just the Stoller Family Farms? Oh, it's a pretty picture there. That's from earlier today. Like, no wonder, like it's dark outside. Nothing else. Okay, let's watch one of these real quick here. Down the list. Patriot Voice. Let's do that one.
You might never need to buy another phone charger again. This is MagVolt Pro, a military-grade charging system designed to do what most consumers...
I think your daughter was born perfectly in the perfect body.
I don't care what you think.
Asexual cat. You ever heard of that?
I don't. I'm a dog, so I don't know about cats.
Oh.
Do you think I'd be okay walking around with a MAGA hat in the safe space?
Not
I love collaboration ones. Awesome. Those two. There's a lesbian lady here, and the other lady's a pro life person.
kind of hat.
Why not? That's a safe space.
It's just one of those crazy things. You're just like every other stupid Trumper.
I'm a stupid Trumper.
Sometimes people like y'all deserve to get kirked.
Yeah. Oh, get kirked. Do you think we should get kirked?
You should get kirked. Yeah.
I should get kirked.
You should all get kirked.
Say it again.
Get kirked. You should all get kirked.
Hey everyone, it's Savannah with Her Patriot Voice. Today we are out here. You might be a little bit surprised about who I'm with. Yes, these are my gay friends. This is Mickey, Ariel. You already know. Yeah, I am beating all of the homophobe allegations. Okay, I even wore my little rainbow, but the rainbow's for everyone.
You look
okay?
gayer than I do.
I look gayer than they do, but that means I'm playing the part, right?
Yeah.
We're at Hollywood Pride. We're gonna be going around asking people questions about a variety of different topics. We already had some pretty interesting interviews.
Oh my God.
Hollywood, Florida.
Really good.
You are really going to enjoy this video, so go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and follow Mickey and Aria.
Yes, I did. Wolfie, I could put it in here. He's getting a lot of money right now, and hopefully, he gets a lot of attention there. But this will sound bad, but you guys aren't even giving me any money, so not that I'm even asking, but yeah, he's a better cause than me anyway. But I'm just saying. I gotta go find his Twitter here real quick. Hold on. I was not grifting when I said that. Captain Jerry, right? No, it's a different place to search here. This is the place you search. Captain Jerry Donnelly. There he is. GoFundMe. Not the GoFundMe. He needs to learn how to use Twitter. Learn how to use Twitter, Jerry. Take down your old information. Put up the new information. Where's the right one here? Not the wrong one. Is this the Give, Send, Go? This probably is the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. How much does he have on there? 8,000. He had like 14,000 on the other one, but here's the link if you guys want it for Captain Jerry. Hold your horses. Paste. There you go.
Oh, let's go.
That lady has a Protect Trans Kid shirt on. You want to interview her?
Oh, man.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. How are you enjoying Pride so far?
Oh, it's great. I love the new location.
Yeah, awesome. I noticed your shirt. Protect Trans Kids. What does that mean?
Rumble in the house. Rumble in the house. Thank you, KP, for keeping the crazy rumblers over there under your thumb there. Like, smash the rumble.
You.
It means when people tell you who they are, you listen and you respect what they say.
I'm a dog. Listen to me. I'm a dog. Bark, bark, bark. You must give me dog food.
Okay. And there are a lot of laws lately attacking trans kids and their ability to develop into who they really are.
You're old enough to know better.
Irreversible changes happen to their body if they can't pause puberty.
Wolfie's over here getting lonely. I think he's getting to be the only guy in the chat here, so got to keep him company over here.
And so that's part of protecting them.
So how early do you think kids can know that they're the opposite gender than what they were born with?
Well, most of the kids I know, it was when they hit puberty, like the trans kids I know. Some kids, however, as soon as they can speak, they say, why are you calling me a boy? I'm a girl. Or why are you calling me a girl? I'm a boy. Or even, I don't feel like I'm a girl or a boy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, well, the argument from the conservative side, I like to listen to both sides to see what each parties are saying. Sometimes kids...
Feelings are feelings for kids. Often their feelings change, you stupid woman.
can say a lot of things because they're kids and their brains haven't fully developed. And so they may think that they're like a Power Ranger or that they're an elephant, but we wouldn't go forward with saying like, you're an elephant, you're a Power Ranger, and I address you as that way. So if a little boy, you know, he just likes wearing dresses, maybe his sister does it. How does that, if he just likes to wear dresses, how does that maybe make him a girl?
That doesn't make him trans.
Okay, but what if he says, I'm a girl, I want to wear dresses?
I would say, okay, we can try that. You can see how you feel about that. Just know that if you change your mind and you don't feel like you are, that's fine too. It's about accepting them where they are. If you say, no, you can't do that, it depends on the age. Now, adolescents, I mean, a lot of adolescent kids turn to self-harm if they aren't allowed to be who they are.
So what if like a 16-year-old, because there's many 16-year-olds who have got mastectomies, right? They think that they're a boy and they were born a girl, but they want to get their breast removed because it's not gender affirming to them. And then there's people like this girl, Chloe, where, you know, she felt that she was a boy when she was 16 and her doctor told her parents that, you know, would you rather have a trans son or a dead daughter? And I mean, that's a really big thing to say to a parent, right?
I lost my son. My son had a double mastectomy at 16. To save his life.
Well, now she regrets it is my point.
Yeah.
And she has no boobs.
Right. That can be remedied. People get boob jobs.
Obviously, this person does not have kids, I'm guessing.
All the time.
Yeah, but she still has the scars. And like, how do you go back from that? Because these hormones are not irreversible. Like once you flip from going through a natural, let's say female puberty, and you're filling your body with male hormones, testosterone, that's not reversible once you become an adult.
But the laws should not be how this is addressed.
So what age should we allow children to start medically transitioning in your opinion?
There is no medical transition before puberty. It doesn't exist. Except in the case of intersex
Uneducated
children who are, without them even knowing, are altered around birth. There's not a recognition that brain structure for trans people.
Switch to TurboTax.
Brain structure for liberal women is not developed until they're, I don't know. Advertisements. Les Schwab's a good place if you ever need a good tire.
Usually resembles the one for the
KP in the house.
the
There you go.
structure, like my son.
Everybody say hello. You already said hello to KP. There he is. What's going on, KP? Build number 2.
His would resemble male brain structure. There's the brain structure and there's the genitals.
Was your son born with male? Yes. So how is that possible that now he has male?
Gestation, the development of the genitals does not happen at the same time as the particular brain architecture happens. So something
DNA develops throughout the entire life. The DNA started at the birth, and that's what kind of defines most of everything.
can happen with the mother's hormones. They don't really know. They were doing research about it. We're not allowed to do research about it now.
So, I mean, what age then should it be appropriate? At 13, 14, 15?
It depends.
No state-funded research about it, maybe. You can do research all you want to without state dollars. You understand how that works? Yes, the state's not going to waste money on something that's ridiculous. Nothing stops you from asking people questions and doing surveys. When the government gets involved with that kind of stuff, it's a no-no.
On the situation, I think that mental health therapists can certainly be involved and should be involved. We didn't do anything fast. Actually, he had come out a year prior to when he started medical transitioning.
Well, I think the argument is that kids can't drive till they're 16. They can't vote until they're 18. You know, there's a lot of big decisions, drinking until 21, smoking until 18. So how can you make the decision to medically transition your body permanently as an adolescent, but yet you can't do things like vote for the president?
We have a tool to address that, and it's called puberty blockers, which are now illegal in several states. So that option of giving kids time to figure out whether they really do feel that they're identify with the gender that they're feeling like, it gives them time. You know, the regret rate is
Was it like 3 or 4? If you're on there for like 3 or 4 weeks or months of puberty blockers, say goodbye to having children. Isn't it something like that?
So small.
I appreciate you saying that. So you would support banning it until kids were 18?
No, absolutely.
You wouldn't.
My son would be dead.
What do you mean dead?
These kids try to kill themselves.
Why? Because of gender dysphoria?
Yes.
Right. But what does that have to do with legalizing hormones, irreversible hormones for minors?
That is the treatment for the distress.
But what happens when they regret it, when they're an adult? Well, they do. There's been many, many cases of detransitioners.
Okay.
Nisa Powers, he was on hormones for like 10 years. He's having to go through coming off of
Hundreds
hormones.
trans people, and none of them have regretted it one bit.
Yeah,
So-
well, I know some trans people that are happy with their transition and some that regret it. So there are people who do regret it. That's just a fact. I mean, what are kids supposed to do?
There's a higher regret rate for knee surgery than there is for gender surgery.
But knee surgery doesn't change your entire, how your body, like, you're growing hair in places on your face when you're a woman. That's not something that's natural. And at the end of the day, like, your son is always going to be like, he was born a
At least she's having a conversation.
woman. Like, you had a daughter. And I think that we both know that.
So, I hear your talking points.
Facts in most cases.
Are trans, intersex throughout the natural kingdom.
I think your daughter was born perfectly in the perfect body.
I don't care what you think.
Under the Trump administration, am I, as a straight Black woman, more or less oppressed than my lesbian friends?
You're in denial.
I'm in denial of what?
I think you're out there. I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing, actually, but I can tell you that
I'm just making a YouTube video.
I feel like I'm being suppressed, and I'm not even a gay Black female. So, yeah.
But like, are Black people worse off than gay?
Okay. Your food is obviously not oppressing you. The food you take in, your ability to purchase things is not being taken away from you. The ability for you to do a sign-up sheet is not being taken away from you. To purchase things is not being taken away from you. I don't see a lot of things being taken away from you.
Gay people? Or like,
I can't answer that question. What kind of question is that?
but what am I in denial of? Oh, yes.
Denial that Trump is in any way looking after your interests?
I mean, he's doing what I voted for.
Which is what?
Rounding up the illegal criminals that are in our country.
He's also rounding up children, and they're completely ignorant. They don't even have official agents out there that even know what the hell they're doing. They're like throwing people out there with guns that are not even trained properly to do what they're doing.
Where do you get that from?
From the news, from TV. It's pretty obvious. What you can say is happening, and I can say the other thing is happening, and somewhere in the middle is the truth.
Why are people interrupting ICE agents while they're doing their jobs, trying to get criminals out of the country?
They're acting like freaking renegades. They're like wild. It's like the freaking Ku Klux Klan all over again. Since when can law enforcement walk around covering their face and arresting people?
You know why they're covering their face? Because leftists are threatening to dox them and their families.
No, that's bullshit.
They are.
No,
That's why they're covering their faces.
Well, then that's their problem. They need to get out there and be a little more legitimate, then, don't they?
They are pretty legitimate. They're showing up to an ICE raid.
Not legitimate.
And they're going and taking out the
Liberal white women.
illegal criminals.
No, you can't just arrest people without a warrant.
You can't just enter the country without.
Did you get that from the news too? Simple Google search. Simple Google search. Do ICE agents need a warrant to detain illegal immigrants? Yes, they need an administrative warrant. If they see an illegal immigrant on the streets, they need a judicial warrant to go into their house. Thank you. Simple. But unfortunately, these guys are not able to ask Google a question even.
Have your papers.
People that you don't know shit about it, really, do you?
Immigration?
You think you know about it, and you don't know anything about it.
How do you know?
Because you're just like every other stupid.
Are you gonna Black Lives Matter, lady? Come on now. Are you calling a black lady stupid? Not very nice of you.
Trumper.
I'm a stupid Trumper.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel about it. And I'm sure that you guys
name
think that
calling.
we're like, yeah, well, I know, I get annoyed because
You
because
just don't have to name call. We're adults.
You're right, we're adults. You guys can just go out there and say that they're arresting like criminals when they're like literally arresting children, and they don't have
You're not arresting.
So, give us a. Do you know how big that would be in the news? They would have the names up. Say his name of the kid that got arrested, and they think that's gonna stick to him or something like that. Talk to your liberal friends that are protesting and say something like that. They will believe you. normal people that and watch basic news and understand common sense are going to think that you're an insane person for saying that.
Children, they have to take the children and separate them from their criminal parents.
I don't think.
Were you mad at Obama's cages that he created? Because he deported 3 million people.
Deported more people than Trump.
Yeah,
and legally. Yes, legally. And that's the way to do
Yeah,
it.
Trump is doing it.
1 million of those he did without due process. Do you understand? You're fighting for due process. 500,000 to 1 million people Obama deported without due process.
Legally too.
No, he doesn't have.
Actually, Obama talked about wanting it faster rather than safer.
I'm sorry. That's legitimate arrest with a warrant is how that's done in this country. And
I don't think you need a warrant when you enter the country illegally. And then on top of that, many of them rape, kill, bring drugs, rape women like Laken Riley.
Trump is a rapist.
Who do you rape?
Who's he to talk?
Who do you rape?
I'm sorry. Are you going to believe him over like hundreds of women
No.
that have said that?
Who did he rape?
She's going to believe the judge that gave the order and everything there, and the fact that it was not rape, it was something different on a civil case.
There's a whole list. I don't know
Who's
all of
one?
their names. You know, get the out of my face. I'm not talking anymore.
It's always the same. I said, get the F out of my face.
Oh,
I mean, she called me a stupid Trumpy.
oh wow.
I'm only half of that. You guess which one. Thank you.
So quick question. Do you think this is a safe space here?
It is. It is.
Okay. How safe would it be for me to walk around? Because you're gay, right?
Yes, I am gay.
Are you gay?
Sometimes.
Bi?
Sometimes.
Okay. What if I were to walk around with my friend? Come here. Come here. I mean, is it a safe enough space for us to walk around as a gay
Oh man, they got everybody going out there. Never Woke is his name. I don't watch him a whole lot, but he's out in Florida with Adam Francisco and all these others.
person?
Yes.
And a straight person wearing MAGA hats here?
Yeah, it's safe. You guys look stupid, but it's safe.
We look stupid? Why do we look stupid?
I mean, we're
They're ones to talk. Look at the nonsense.
in America, so I think it is safe.
My man. Why do we look stupid though? I want to know.
You know why you look stupid.
I honestly don't, because Trump is pro-gay, so.
Have you ever heard of 1-800-GOT-JUNK?
Oh, yeah.
Advertisements. They do have warrants. Yes, that's the reason they're able to arrest people out there.
I mean, what rights have you lost as a gay man under the Trump administration so far? Name one right you've lost.
What?
One right. I just want one right that you've lost as a gay man.
You never got punched in the face? Oh my God, you deserved it. Yeah, you did deserve it. Unfortunately, it is a safe place for you guys. It shouldn't be though.
Wow.
You did deserve to get punched in the
I
face.
deserve to be punched. Why?
Every time.
Why?
Because you're annoying. And
So if I think that you're annoying, should I be able to do whatever I want to you? I don't want to touch you.
Oh, okay, neither do I.
Yeah, because that's illegal to assault someone.
Sure. Yeah,
So that's totally fine to just assault people you disagree with?
If you deserve it, yes.
That's an opinion, though.
These are the rules that you've made in this America that we have now. So
Oh, I made the rules?
Yeah, you're your people.
Wait, so you
Who?
you said
Your
Trump is
people.
not pro-gay people.
Who said that?
You just said
I
that.
don't know.
For asking questions just like I am with you.
For being a bitch and agitating. Okay.
Oh, so that's an opinion. You thought I was being a bitch. What did I say that it was bitchy?
For being a bitch.
What did I
You were being a bitch
say?
and you were agitating.
What did I say since you know it all?
You were agitating.
How?
You were agitating.
But
You were agitating.
I feel like you're agitating.
I am agitating you guys.
So would I be okay to punch you in the face?
Punch you in the face.
I would never do that.
Punch you in the face.
I would. That's my
Punch
point.
you.
That-
Okay.
Then she was
So
in
one
jail.
thing doesn't equal just because you're angry at somebody doesn't mean you could assault them.
That's
Just-
your opinion. That's your
It's not an opinion. It's the law.
That's your
It's the law.
You choose violence. This is
Sometimes
why Trump
violence is the
won.
only answer.
This is why Trump won.
Sometimes people like you deserve to get kirked.
Yeah. Oh, get kirked. Do you think we should get kirked?
You should get kirked. Yeah.
I should get kirked.
You should all get
Say it again.
Get kirked. You should all get kirked. Woo! Get kirked.
I think you have a lisp. You spit when you talk. It's not very attractive. He just said we should be assassinated.
Guessing he's going viral.
Yeah, we'll let you guys react to that. You know him?
Well, yeah, that's my husband.
I just said I should be assassinated.
Well, I don't think that's what he say.
He said I should get kirked. Do you know what that means?
Well, yes, I know what that means. I feel like everyone has free will of speech to say whatever they want, and everyone in this country has been affected, and every party's for like a lot of things that been going on. I don't know what you got.
Not inciting violence?
Let me say my opinion. I don't know why you got punched in the face. I will say I do not support anyone getting punched in the face. A woman never.
And you're going to call that person your husband and not, what the heck?
Never, because my mother teach me rights. I will never punch anyone, and I will never be agree if someone punch any other person. I mean, I support, like human rights and gay rights, and like just like that's what I'm all about.
The interview was about abortion, and after she said that foster care kids should be killed rather than being in foster care, I just repeated that, and she punched me in the face. You can watch the full unedited clip on YouTube. Even if I was saying something really provocative about her or rude, that still doesn't give her the right to put her hands on me. Do you agree?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not, yeah.
I deserve to be shot in the neck is really different.
There's different levels of things. I think like if you have like an opinion, she should like talk to you and say, to you why she think that you're wrong, etc., etc. But yeah, I feel like violence is never.
You don't think that he was saying Kurt means Kurt as he's pointing to the neck? I'm not sure if that's what you meant on that one there, but yeah, I think you should get kirked, and I think we know what he means by that.
For the answer, I do not support Trump. I have like my own ideals and a bunch of reasons why I don't support Trump, but I also do not support violence.
And look, you might have to bail your husband out one day.
And I'm
testify for him.
I'm pro-choice, not in every situation. I don't think it should be used as a form of birth control. I disagree with her. Do I punch her in the face because I disagree with her? Do I punch her in the face? No, it's not how it should be. Is our point,
Have a good day.
You
Thank you so much. You did great. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry for the controversy.
No.
For the controversial interview.
This is what unfortunately, I'm not surprised that he said that because so many of you guys, I mean, obviously I've been assaulted multiple times violently at that. And so I'm not shocked when I hear you guys say things like that, not you specifically, but your husband, because then what happens is that people think it's okay to hurt people. And that's why Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
Yeah.
Okay. We're allowed to.
All right.
What's filming? You're not allowed to use a private event. Do you have a permit to film?
I paid to be in here.
Do you have a permit to
This is a public space, is it not?
I paid to be in here.
It's not a public space.
How is it not? It's not owned by the city?
You know what the word public means?
It is not owned by the
You have
city.
to have a permit to film.
So, wait, can you show me the permit?
You can show me your permit?
The First Amendment.
There's other people filming too. Yeah, we have other people filming here, but we can film. We're just having a discussion.
Why do people do that? Like, if you want to say something stupid, do it off camera. Don't get yourself in front of the camera if you're going to say something idiotic about that. Where's your permit? Constitution, First Amendment, right there.
I'm here today because Renee Good couldn't be.
Okay. Is your dog gay?
No.
How do you know? Maybe he's trans.
She.
Sorry, I misgendered. Hey, you're touching people now.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Where do you work? You're gonna lose your job now.
Go ahead.
You're gonna lose your job.
You're telling me to get Kirk? Get Kirk. Yes, get Kirk. Wow. Do you like people in the face? You're allowed to do it. We're public. You're allowed to film me. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You have the right to do
You
that.
can follow me at Her Patriot
Adam Francisco's behind that camera.
Boys. I just had 120,000 subscribers.
Yeah, bitch. You look sexy as hell.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Hi, how's it going? I'm fine. How you doing? I'm doing great.
Is this a safe space for people that voted for Trump?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
This is some kind of crazy liberal area. I don't know if it's a pride festival or something like that, but Hollywood, Florida is where it's at. There, craziness going on. Hey, Guitars and Beers, how we doing?
Right, because he doesn't support anybody that supports people. He doesn't support you. He doesn't support you. He supports me. He does nothing. I'm friends with the Trump campaign. He supports me. Yes.
He appointed the first gay cabinet member. That doesn't sound pretty, that doesn't sound homophobic.
Yeah, Rich Cornell. He first gay cabinet member under Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump, for your tolerance, love, and acceptance of gay individuals.
This is really what we're doing?
Yes. Yes. You came up to me aggressively.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We have it on video.
Yeah, we have everything on video. From multiple angles, sir. Man, I don't know your pronouns here. I can't tell
Call me
what
man.
you are.
You can call me man.
Yeah, you probably are. You probably are. Anyway, I like your dog.
Also, the Knicks fucking suck. Let's go.
Oh my God! This is what you hurt my feelings. My Knicks. I haven't watched the game all season. My poor Knicks.
Yes, exactly.
You're talking to a Mexican legal immigrant who's a Trump supporter right now.
That's incredible. I
defend this country more than you do.
I applaud.
I defend this country more than you do, man.
So
that's right.
Why so aggressive? Why approach a minority that way?
I'm not being aggressive. I think
Cops are on alert there. It's like, oh, somebody's got red hats around a bunch of liberals. Got to watch out. Make sure they don't get attacked.
that you're being aggressive. I have children here. I have children here that are feeling assaulted by you being.
Well, that's because you have bad parenting.
Feeling assaulted.
Not every Trump supporter is violent.
How on earth what's wrong with you?
You feel
You gotta
assaulted.
tell your kids that Trump supporters are good people.
So
Because
now,
they are.
now assault is a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling from the inside.
Trump supporters are not good people.
Well, we
I
are
know
good
it
people here.
from there.
We're here
Why are you
peacefully
bringing your
and
kids to a gay
That's
event?
right, sir. Yeah. Focus on your kids, not us.
Is your dog gay?
Yeah.
Are you researching dental implants?
Yeah, I mean, this is the Florida version. I would imagine if they tried to do this in the event in Hollywood, it's California itself. This is Florida. Yeah, I don't want to see that stuff on my screen. That's gross.
What's going on here today?
Dude,
By the way,
so triggered.
this started for us yesterday. We got kicked out of a restaurant in Delray Beach for wearing MAGA hats. That's going viral now. And we got into a lot of verbal altercations at Delray Beach last night. These people, I thought this is Florida. Yeah. What's going on, Florida?
This is the worst place I've ever filmed for free speech. I have never been harassed more back to back to back than in Florida.
Yeah, this is weird stuff.
This is insane.
All right, guys, we got some better.
Try Portland South Waterfront.
Right here. How you feeling?
Well, I was just told that I should be assassinated. So
They
there's
said it to me
that.
too.
Yeah, both of us, both minorities, by the
It's
way.
like arranged to go to somebody and say you should be kirked while
Yeah.
pointing at your neck and
Pointing at the
emulating
neck.
blood spurts. That just
Our
happened
twin
here.
cameras.
Unbelievable.
Just hang out over here, because this is supposed to be an event where you have freedom of speech. That's perfectly fine. But the vendors pay to be here so you can obstruct the vendors. That's all.
But we were over here.
I'm not going to go back and
No,
forth
that's
with
fine. I'll
you.
explain to him.
Okay?
We didn't interview anybody unless they wanted to.
I understand.
But I also, yes,
I'm just
100%.
talking to you, and I don't need the microphone in my face now, too. I'm talking to you.
I'm not doing that.
What a bad cop. Obstructing the vendors. The vendors are over there. They're over here by this little water fountain thing. How are they obstructing the vendors, cop? Please explain this. They're 20 feet away from the nearest vendor. What the heck kind of bad cop stuff is this?
We just have to record just so
That's
that
fine. I'm having a normal conversation. There's nothing to be afraid about right now. I'm having a
No,
conversation.
you're a good guy. Is this a safe space, this area?
I guess it's not that bad.
Is it a safe space?
I feel like it is.
Do you think I'd be okay walking around with a MAGA hat in the safe space?
Not that kind of hat.
Yeah,
Why not? It's a safe space.
it's just one of those crazy things.
I'm gay though.
Yeah, but that's not allowed
Why not?
because that's basically an oxymoron.
Is it?
Yeah.
Trump likes gay people.
Sure he does. Yeah, sure.
He does.
Beluga or trans. Sorry.
A trans balloon. A balloon.
Beluga.
I thought you said a balloon.
No. Which one do I take? There's too many good ones. What does this one mean?
It's asexual.
This is asexual. Asexual cat in a jar.
An asexual cat.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you an asexual cat?
Oh, that is so cute.
Asexual cat. You ever heard of that?
I don't. I have a dog. I don't know about cats.
Oh.
No. Dog. No. I have a poodle. I don't know what.
Oh, I haven't checked to see the poll results yet. Sorry about that, guys. What is the poll results going on that thing there? I haven't checked to see the poll results yet. I don't like hear my own voice. Mexican food, 41%. Asian, 23%. What other, besides those ones there? Because Asian kind of Chinese, Thai, that kind of covers all that kind of stuff over there. I thought I kind of covered it, unless there's African dishes, there's other and things like that you might like, or some weird Canadian food or something like that. I don't know.
How do you guys identify?
Just me. I don't identify.
Just them. Alrighty, you guys. That was an insane day here at Hollywood Pride. I don't know what the heck's going on in Florida. Can y'all answer? I'm here. I'm confused.
I'm not one of them.
The weather is great. I love Florida. It's great.
Yes, the weather is pretty much the only thing it's got going for it, and the fact that you can carry. You guys know what to do. Subscribe to me, support my work so that I can stay safe out here, keep coming out here, traveling around the country, meeting with these amazing people, and everyone say where they can follow you.
YouTube.com/Ariel. You guys know. Instagram and Facebook, The Political Mixture.
Never will call platforms or see me at Disney.
Legal immigrant, now U.S. citizen, Adam Francisco.
And I'm Freedom and Whiskey.
Subscribe to her.
The
She's
biggest
best.
collab, most awesome collab we've ever done. So stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you guys next time.
This guy said F Donald Trump. You don't like Donald Trump? If you want to have a civil conversation, what's going on? We're in beautiful Clearwater, right down the street where I live. I know everyone's believing that, there's supposed to be snow and the government's supposed to manufacture a worldwide ice crisis, but not here, not in Clearwater. Matter of fact, I probably could take off this jacket.
Italian. Okay, that counts as European. That counts as European. You went with the Mexican one? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. See, I haven't watched it Never Woke video in quite a while, so let's check this guy out here.
So tell Candace Owens that, if she's nervous about where she lives and ice not melting, she could come down here. So we're going to be interviewing a couple people. Thoughts on Trump? You like Trump? No, thank you. No, here we go. Where are you from?
Oh, from New York.
We're from New York. You like Zora Mandani or Donald Trump? Which one?
Oh, well, I don't really get too much into politics.
Most superheroes like yourself don't get into politics. Why are you trying to stay out of politics?
Oh, well, I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist. I think it's all baloney. Yeah.
What about the snow and stuff like that? The big conspiracy nicer.
That's probably what it is. You're right. Yeah.
You want to have a civil conversation on why? I would actually specifically love to hear your opinion on the ice situation. I know that's a chaotic situation.
Oh man.
I'll be civil. I'm not gonna be like mean or anything.
Let you know that I'm more focused on the ice cream.
Not instead of ice.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you're really adamant about saying F Donald Trump, and then you kind of ran off.
So ice is really cold. We're from New York.
You're visiting?
Yeah, we're visiting for 4 days. It's a little chilly up in New York right now. It's just like -2.
Crazy.
So like the ice is so slippery. I think that idea and that on paper is really nice. I think that because of that, there's a lot of consequences that come with that, and there's a lot of side effects. As you know, there's a few killings recently in the news, and I'm sure you would agree with me. It's unfortunate that some people had to die.
Very unfortunate.
American citizens is unfortunate.
Really?
She still would be alive if everyone self-deports, but unfortunately 1.9 million people self-deported last year, and there's still like another 8 million wandering around.
The immigrants who are here and might be your neighbors who are just working to support their families, or the pedophile who's ruling our government right now.
Well, the thing about it, it's immigrants aren't the problem, it's the illegal immigrants. According to violation at US Code 1325, you have to come here legally. So
in terms of like what I'm personally more worried about, I'm more afraid of a pedophile running our government who's in the Epstein.
That's a weird pivot. We're talking about ICE. So like, you want to talk about the Epstein files, release the Epstein files. Anyone that's involved in the Epstein files should be arrested.
Immigrant standing right there, I wouldn't care.
I would.
Why?
Well, well, first off, it doesn't matter if they're less dangerous or more dangerous. One, there's 9 million people here that don't have jobs that are Americans. 7 million illegal immigrants have jobs. So if you deport all 7 million, those 9 million that are actually American citizens could have those jobs. That's number one. You go back into housing and all this other stuff, but also you can't tell me that every single illegal immigrant that's currently here is not dangerous. I wouldn't say all of them, but there are, situations like Laken Riley and all of that could have been prevented.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, if you don't have actual closed borders and you don't have organization and structure, you don't have a country.
Oh no, so I'm joining the Coast Guard. I'm all about getting rid of the illegal immigrants in terms of.
I don't think we're too far off.
While they're in transit, while they're coming here, that's the perfect time to get them.
Yeah.
Once they're here, it gets complicated because now they're here. You have to learn who they are. You have to figure out what identification.
It's really not complicated. If they just self-deport, none of this would happen. The Renee Good, the guy in Minnesota, all of it.
Have a website where if you self-deport, they won't be too violent. They'll help you.
They'll even incentivize you. In December, they'll give you $3,000 in a plane ticket and probably an expedited process back into America.
You have to think of the immigration crisis like a disease. Are you treating the symptoms with Tylenol, or are you actually going to the doctor and getting the actual cause of the symptoms treated?
Or you can be proactive and heal the disease before it happens. A lot of people are obese because of the way they eat, and then all of a sudden they're shocked because they have, all these diseases that came from just eating. So like, be proactive about it.
Thinking about that as in like the country as like a being, right? The country is sick. It has it's infected with some illegal immigrants. Okay.
Not some, a lot.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. This conversation is going nowhere. I'm going to skip to the end so you can see how the conversation ended, and then we're going to move on to the next couple of conversations.
A lot of these illegal immigrants don't have passports. They don't have the means. They don't have the money to get into our country legally. Why? Okay. Are they being oppressed by their government, the Mexican government? Is the Mexican government under sway of the cartels? The cartels.
I think that's a different topic. That's seeking asylum. If someone were
exact topic we're discussing.
No. If you're here seeking asylum, that's different than illegal immigration. Homeland Security said 10 million people under Joe Biden came here, and only 2 million out of the 10 million were approved seeking asylum. That means 8 million people weren't here seeking a better life or trying to be rescued. They're just here because they're here. All right, had a great conversations with a couple people that cussed me out, and as you can tell, if you just ask questions, there's some inconsistencies, but also everything doesn't have to be so hostile. You know who else did something like this? The great Charlie Kirk.
I should give this guy credit here. I'm going to sleep on the job here. Never Woke is his channel here. I'll just link his thing in the description here. Copy that. Put that down in here. Paste that there. And change a banner here real quick. Which one was I on here? Oh, not that one. I should make a new one, I guess. There's so many of them. Never Woke is his name. Woke on YouTube.
Is converting people with civil conversations left and right, and unfortunately, someone in the world out there who works for the deep state thought he was a threat, and they took him out. So we're going to try to have some more conversations. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. The easiest way to get back to my channel is just to share the channel. Opinion about Donald Trump?
I just did that. That was so nice to me.
We're on the same wavelength. Are you? Yeah. You like Donald Trump? Yeah. Where y'all from? Washington.
Grew up in Washington. We live here.
Oh, you live here now? I live here right down the street. So
We do. Yeah. This is my daughter. She lives in Missouri.
Do you want to tell me why you voted for Trump? Why the younger generation should vote for Trump? And we're kind of streaming right here. It'll be like 2 minutes, and I'll leave.
I have an issue with his personality, but his policies, I pretty much agree with almost all the way down.
Yeah, it's way better than having a politician say all the right things and unfortunately screw us. Would you agree?
I would agree. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. You want to do a Trump dance? Go do a Trump dance? No? Here we go. God bless y'all. You have a great day. Tell me about Donald Trump. Why do you like Donald Trump?
Because he gets things done.
Yeah.
He's a man of his word. He says he get rid of these guys that we don't want in our country, and he gets rid of them, and he's just making our whole world better again.
Yeah. The biggest issue. solved it. The biggest issue that I saw in 2024 was the border crisis. And within a month, he secured the border. And thanks to the big, beautiful bill, we're going to be able to actually have the whole thing built, the southern border, praise God, before the time he leaves. What are your thoughts about ICE? I'm trying to play the devil's advocate. I'm on your side. Do you think they're becoming a little too hostile?
Screwed. I really do. All these people that are protesting, if they weren't there in like Minneapolis and their cops would help ICE, it would be just like it is in Maryland and every other town, city. Right. There would be no problem, no trouble. Obama, he got rid of a whole bunch of people, and nobody said a thing.
That's right.
Boy, Trump, it's just like.
And I'll take it a step further. In 2022, Joe Biden, you can look this up at UCLA article in their law department. They released an article where Joe Biden was not using due process to deport little kids, and a lot of kids were getting deported, going to an immigration court system, not speaking English, and they were getting deported. No one said a single thing under Joe Biden until Donald Trump. Isn't that crazy?
It is. It is.
You don't like Trump? Do you like Trump? You voted for Trump or no? What's your thought?
I couldn't vote, so I didn't.
How old are you?
18.
18. Okay, so if you would have voted as a young person, would have been Kamala or Trump?
Probably Kamala.
Oh, really? So what did you like about the Democrat Party, Kamala Harris, as opposed for Donald Trump, that everyone voted for Donald Trump, and now he's your president?
I'm gonna be looking like a fool.
That's fine. Go ahead. You're younger. Let's give the guy grace. He's 18 years old. Don't be running away. Don't be running away. Go ahead.
For me, like I don't know too much about the policy, so it's down to like the person themselves.
You didn't like the person?
Yeah.
Okay. What don't you like about Donald Trump's personality?
I mean, there's a lot of allegations out there, stuff he did. People say it's fake, this and that, but
you were just kind of nervous about the 31 charges, 700 years.
What was her name? Stormy Daniels. Yeah. Like the shit like that.
Yeah, I got you. So it's just the character was kind of concerning. So as a result, you voted for the polar opposite person that seems to be a little bit more fine in tune with life and all that.
Basically, no, my dad's a big Trump guy though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
New York.
New York City.
Yeah.
Would have voted for Zoran Mandani?
I don't know much about him.
Okay.
Honestly.
Are you from the city, New York City?
About 30 minutes outside the city.
So you guys are visiting here from New York?
Well, no, I'm from New York originally. I'm visiting from Jax.
Oh, okay. So you live here now?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, a lot of New Yorkers are coming down here with this liberal belief. Don't be coming down here to try to make Florida blue. We're a good state for a reason because of Republican policies.
Yeah, I definitely got to get more into it in my research.
So why aren't you interested in politics? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, it's like not even worth it for me at this point. Like to get super into it, like people get too into it and they like cut you off and stuff. Like me and my friend here have like polar opposite beliefs in almost everything, but like we can be cordial about it and be civil. But not many people are civil about it anymore.
Yeah, it's like do or die. There's a lot of family members that I'm related to that hate me because they're liberal and I'm Republican just because of the hat.
Yeah, exactly.
So like what can people do to kind of just chill out? I would like to assume that, the tension and the aggravation isn't going to continue after Trump. But the truth is, I think it will continue until the day me and you die. Like what can we do to kind of calm down and be friends that are different than us?
I mean, I think people just have to realize like who you vote for doesn't always reflect who you are. Like you have different beliefs on economics and stuff like that. But just because you vote for Trump, even if he's done bad stuff, doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah.
And if you like Kamala, like it doesn't make you dumb, doesn't make you stupid, doesn't make you a bad person. Like people just have different beliefs. People have different things they want out of a president.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't always mean you're a bad person.
Yeah, I get it, man.
And there's definitely bad people on both sides. Like people get crazy with it on both sides, but people just need to realize not one side is worse than the other. Like not one side's evil. Yeah. We're just people at the end of the day.
I get it. I know you didn't vote for Trump and you wouldn't have voted for Trump, but can I?
We're all people. Be nice. Respect each other's opinions. Be nice. And just not get in a fight. Don't sort of pew someone you disagree with, like Charlie Kirk and others. Pretty simple.
At least get a Trump dance. I appreciate you, man.
Agree to disagree.
God bless you, man. If Donald Trump did anything wrong, I'll tell you this. I would not support him. However, it's really hard to believe that Donald Trump did all these things wrong, and he's deserving of 700 years in prison. Why y'all running at me, dude? Never woke on Instagram, on YouTube, on all that, all right? All platforms. God bless you. Anyway, what I was saying, if Donald Trump did anything wrong, chat, I wouldn't support him. But it's really hard to convince me that Donald Trump did, 31 felony charges that deserve 700 years in prison.
34, yeah.
So it's a cry wolf situation, don't you think? And you didn't vote for Kamala?
No.
That's crazy because she's a black woman. You're a black woman.
Okay.
Why didn't a black woman vote for an alleged black woman? Because I was told that she's black, and then some people told me she's really not black.
I sometimes don't understand what she's saying sometimes, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
how do you think the country's doing? You think it's doing better with Trump versus Biden? Or you want to go back to the days of Joe Biden?
we'll see about my, how my overtime stuff comes because I work in the medical field. So we'll see. We'll see because
awesome.
Don't take a lot of money from me.
I get it. So it's like the economy. You want more money in your pocket?
Yeah.
You don't want. What are your thoughts on like all the Somalians in Minnesota that are getting all this, government benefits, but the allegations are, all the stuff that they're doing is not true? Do you support the idea of your money getting out of your pocket in the hands of people who aren't working?
No, especially how hard I'm working. Hell no.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what to say about that, but like she said in her little interview, scamming is wrong.
That's exactly right.
So I'm gonna say the same thing. Scamming is wrong.
That's
It's
exactly
unfair.
right. Well, I'll let you go, but first, do a little Trump dance with me. Come on.
I'll do it for my husband.
Go
He
ahead.
does it all the time.
Shout out to your husband. God bless you. Thank you for the time. Well, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. As mentioned, the easiest, most efficient way for you to and keeping it alive. See? Hey, hold on. You're from New Jersey. Isn't that a Democrat city? It's blue.
Yeah.
Democrat
55-45, though.
Democrat state.
Yes.
So you didn't like Kamala Harris. What do you like about Donald Trump? From New Jersey. My new friends from New Jersey like Donald Trump. What do you like about Donald Trump?
Donald Trump, he's
like a difference with other people.
Yeah, I'm so tired of having politicians give all these billions of dollars to all these different countries instead of like helping out me and you. How long are you here for? Like you're just visiting, obviously, right?
Yeah. So and also about Trump, he always include Jesus in it.
Oh, you're a big Christian?
Yes.
I am too.
Yeah.
So tell me your testimony. How'd you come to find Jesus?
Our background is Christian, basically. Our parents also Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way you got saved and you came to know Jesus was from your parents?
Yeah. In first place, I was like, live like no guard, no everything. I just do whatever I want. But since something happened in my life, and then I found Jesus, in that way, and then Jesus helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe people say, "Oh, how you know him? He lived like 2,000 years ago." If you learn about Jesus, you will know about him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sir. Amen.
Do a little prayer for the people in my chat.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Come on. Well, we'll pray together. Here, give me your hand. We'll pray. Holy Spirit, I just pray for that. Everyone that's watching, that you bless them, God, that you care for them, that they come to know you. The kindness of the Lord leads men to repentance. And I just pray that you intervene in their life to make their life better. And when their life gets better, I pray that they just realize it's because of you. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
That was cool. Very cool of them to do
It's
that.
a little art kind of interviewing people because most people kind of get shell-shocked, a little nervous with the interviews, guys. And you got to kind of fish for topics that they're comfortable talking about. And you want to not embarrass people, specifically Democrats. It's so easy to kind of, talk to a Democrat and embarrass them. But the truth is, a lot of them, if you kind of just peel back the disagreements and talk to them like a human, there's really not a lot of difference between me and them.
Look at him. He's kind of giving people advice or interviewing and things like that. Very cool.
Now, if they were to insult me, like you saw in my last video, there was a guy who's calling me an idiot, and I went to go talk to him. He claims he's an illegal immigrant, and I called ICE on him. That's different, okay? The dude kind of did it to himself. He talked to the wrong guy. He insulted the wrong guy. But the gentleman that I spoke to that is from New York, he's not a big supporter of ICE. He said F Donald Trump, but that was the biggest insult we had. It wasn't him insulting me to my face. So because he was kind of kind about it, I became kind and I just asked him questions. And as mentioned, if you just treat people with respect, kindness, and caring, and then you just ask them clarifying questions, what will happen? They'll kind of embarrass themselves. It's not just the liberals who do this, it's Republicans too. A lot of us have these beliefs that we have, and we don't even know why we believe them.
Sure. Never Woke is the channel. There you go. Exactly, KP. Yep.
And whenever you have someone like me asking questions and you kind of dig deeper, why do you believe this? And you're asking really tough questions to kind of pinpoint their insecurity and their lack of confidence, you'll see that their message is just not very clear. Anyway, I'm kind of ranting at this point. Long story short, try to find common ground with people. Not every single Democrat is the devil, although every demon-possessed person seems to vote Democrat. So I'm going to leave it on that. Chat, appreciate you. God bless you. Jesus is king. Donald Trump's my president.
There you go. It's Never Woke there again. We'll put that link in the chat if you want to follow him and see more of his content out there. I'm still looking for stuff going on at ICE right now. Let me double check and see if at least Pretend Media might be down there or something like that. I don't want to care about the TikTokers down there that might be down there, but yeah, there's Pretend Media is not down there. PDX is not down there. Double check Twitter. There's a space going on with Pamtifa right now, so I'm guessing some of the Tifers or whatever are hiding out in that space right now. Conspirator is in there, at least he was. And he still is. Pamtifa nonsense there. You guys don't want me to show you what's going on in the Pamtifa chat, do you? Should probably be mad. I think I'm restreaming it and things like that. Well, nothing else worth watching right now. Try to keep you busy here. Anything else on YouTube by chance? Or is that one guy? Is that one guy in LA that's always out there doing something? I didn't see him out there today, or do I? No, he's not even live either. All right, let's see if there's anything else to watch over here. Never Woke is done with that one. From playlist. James Klug would be the next one if we did another one there. Or no, let's do Adam Francisco and this one here. I think it's weird.
It's very clear, like ICE, 100%.
So I think we got to have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone. If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying.
Neither
you have
do
to pay a
I.
stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English, and you have to wait in line.
All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first time back at FIU in, I believe, 4 or 5 years. It's been a long time since we've been here. And today we're going to be talking to the college liberals, asking them some questions, and just see what happens. We're probably going to stick to the ICE topic today because it is the hottest topic in the news today. We're going to be joined by Faith, Freedom, and Whiskey. So let's have a good time today. And as always, I'm the only immunocompromised man still fighting for the respect of the Constitution and Donald J. Trump. So if you want to support my channel there, you can. And as always, God bless Trump and God bless our ICE agents. Can I ask you a question? We're doing interviews about ICE. Oh, no. That question was a very visible turnoff to her. She made a very scared face. And she fled. She hit me with a hard 180. She went, peace.
Peace out.
Hey, wait up. She threw up the do signs. What are we going to ask today? I wasn't even prepared for a question. I'll just say, what are your thoughts about ICE? Support or against? For or against? We'll ask this woman of color right here. Hello. You appear to be a woman of color. All right, we're just talking about ICE. Want to know if you support.
Right. You saw Adam Francisco do a couple little things there. The AI stuff or whatever. I use Grok to make some of that stuff. I was playing around with Grok last night. Let me know if you guys like some of the videos here that I'm going to show you here. Again, I'm a beginner at this stuff here. Okay, so the search result I put in was show Mr. Bill cleaning the curbs. Okay, and they couldn't give me a good Mr. Bill or whatever until I kind of gave the picture of this guy here, you know. But this is what they did without the picture of Mr. Bill here on some of these videos here. This one here. You guys like that one? Was that one cool or not? I don't think it was very cool. Let me find another one for you. Yeah, I wish I could. I had to remove it, and then I got to add another one. Okay, that's how I had to do it. Do another one. Let's see this other one. See if you like that one. See if you like this one here. Similar. I can't pause it, can I? Or I guess I can. Okay, good. That was pretty cool, huh? You guys watching? You guys liking these things? It's kind of cool to kind of play with some of these Grok things out there just to see what's going on with them, you know. I remove it, and then how do I do this? Add to stage. No, I want to do another. Is there a way to do another one? Oh, maybe just do this. Hold on. Maybe I get the idea here. Click open.
Almost got it all. One more sweep. There, spotless.
Oh, chicken pot pie. That sounds good. Oh, what if I'm trying to figure out how to do these things? It's kind of cool to learn on the go here. Here's this other one here. Cleaning my curbs, yep. Let's see if there's another one here. Present a video file. I think I got all those ones. No, one more that's sort of like that. I like that one. That's without they didn't have the picture. All they said is I said the Mr. Bill from Saturday Night Live, and they gave you those kind of things there. They couldn't figure out to use Mr. Bill from Saturday Night Live. So here's the ones here. Let me remove some of these. I remove it without removing it here. Stop the screen. Oops, I think I did the wrong button on that one there. Remove from studio. Remove from studio. Remove from studio. Remove from studio. And then click this to add the video file. And then go over here and play this one here. Look at that like button. Yep. Let's see if we can find another one here. Share screen. Actually, let's go back and do what we're doing here. I guess I got to do this. There we go.
No problem. It's your body, your choice.
Take this, weirdo.
right, let's try to ask this woman of color. Hi there. Are you a woman of color like I am?
Yeah, I have an exam though.
Oh, good luck on your exam. I hope you get a straight A. What shirt is it? Let's ask this woman of color. Hi there. We're trying to interview women of color today on a college campus. Can we ask you guys a quick question? Is the woman of color line too obnoxious?
It could be.
Are you a woman of color? I'm a man of color. We're trying to interview people on the campus, ask them a quick question.
No, thank you. I have to go.
Okay, take care. Guys, we're getting off to the coldest starts on our videos. I mean, I get rejected a lot, but not to this degree. I mean, this is next level rejection. Quick question for you. We're doing street interviews.
Okay.
I need women of color for this video. Why?
I'm against it
Why?
because of like the way they're like handling every situation is really upsetting, and yeah, like you can see how like, you know, I don't want to explain much, but
Are they doing anything good?
to be honest, no.
Nothing good.
No.
So they are arresting and detaining and deporting a lot of child abusers,
Mhm.
rapists, domestic abusers, murderers, killers, animal abusers. Is that a good thing to get those people out of our country?
I mean, yeah, but
So they are doing some good
Yeah,
things.
but
in a way, I guess.
Because you don't want to have those people in this country.
No, but they're like not even. They're targeting like other people that aren't a part of those categories, though.
That is true. They are targeting people that haven't committed additional crimes. However, entering our country illegally in itself is the crime. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now, my next question: were you born here?
Yeah.
I was not. I was actually born in Mexico, and I came to this country legally. So I'm a legal immigrant, and I think that we need to enforce our border laws. So I personally support ICE, DEI, deport every illegal. What are your thoughts about my stance?
I mean, I don't agree with what you're saying, but
But we did find a little common ground there where you admitted they do some good things. Deporting of child abusers, killers, domestic abusers.
I guess.
Common ground, guys.
Common ground! Common ground! Common ground!
Hi, we're actually against ICE. I want to know what they said that pissed you off.
They're using very simplistic questions.
What did they ask you?
They're just asking me to answer questions based on an entire demographic and then
What
told me to
demographic?
get black people and then queer people. And I'm not going to do that. So,
But aren't they black and queer?
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, that's just identity politics.
And you're against identity politics?
I think there's much more with that identity politics.
I love that. Thank you so much. Guys, I do got to say that this is a beautiful campus. So if you're a student that goes here, you are very blessed, fortunate, and lucky. And if your parents are paying for your college, your parents love you, and you should tell them thank you. Give your mom and dad a hug. Give your two moms a hug. Give your two dads a hug. Whatever you have going on in your life, give them hugs. Say thank you. Can I ask you a
Good
question?
hugs. Good hugs.
You look like a superstar today.
Thank you.
Are you a celebrity?
Not.
No, but you look like one with those
Thank you.
shades. All right.
These guys are talking about food here a lot. That's good. Keep you guys entertained there with the food talk.
Are you a woman of color?
No.
You're not a woman of color.
No.
You're not like
Polish sausage? Is that what we're talking about? What are we talking about? Like, yeah, food. Although I didn't pizza and spaghetti originally come from China. I heard that. You have to make them Google that if they want to, but I think pizza and spaghetti originally came from China and then Italy perfected it or something.
Latina?
I am.
And you're a woman of color.
Okay.
I'm Latino. I'm a man of color.
Okay.
So we're asking people on a college campus today, ICE, the agency, are you for or against, and why?
Should I really say that loud?
This is a free speech channel. You can say whatever you want, and I'll tell you where I stand after.
Honestly, I think it's a little bit obvious, but I don't really want to say anything.
Obvious yes or obvious no?
I don't want to really say it like in front of social media.
Okay, you just feel a little uncomfortable about it?
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you where I stand?
Sure.
Where do you think I stand, just looking at me?
Probably not.
You think I'm against ICE?
Yeah.
Okay. I was born in Mexico.
Okay.
I came here legally.
Okay.
I'm for ICE.
Okay.
I think people who want to come to this country, I love immigration.
Mhm.
I want them to do it the right way.
Okay.
And if you came into the country illegally, you cut the line. We don't know who you are. It's time for you to go home. And I think ICE is just doing the job of enforcing basic immigration laws. So I stand with ICE proudly and boldly. And I want ICE to keep doing the job. That's a very hard job, but it's a very necessary one. Your response?
I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of social media. I'm sorry.
Okay. But did I give you something to think about from an immigrant's perspective?
I mean, I guess.
Are you an immigrant too?
Yes.
From what country?
Colombia.
I'll hope to visit Colombia at some point later this year.
Hopefully.
Where should I go if I do visit?
Medellin, Cartagena,
Should I hit up those two?
Barranquilla, probably.
All right. Guys, I look creepy. I'm just a 42-year-old man, unemployed, broke loser, standing in the middle of a college campus. Now, they're all 18 plus. These are all adults. But compared to me at 42, they seem like children. And honestly, I feel like I was just in college yesterday. What's up? Are you a woman of color too? Do people not know what woman of color means? They keep saying they're not, but they are. ¿Cómo estás? Tengo una pregunta. Tengo una pregunta, pero en inglés. Is okay?
Yeah.
You guys speak English?
Yeah.
All right, I heard Spanish. I just had to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. Can we stand over here? Wait, let's go over here just for the lighting, you know? Yeah, that's better. All right, so where are we from?
Nicaragua.
Beautiful. Where are you from?
Peru.
Peru. So we got Peru, Nicaragua, and Mexico.
Oh.
Now, are we all immigrants?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. And do we all do it legally?
Yes.
Okay, me too. We all came here legally. Amazing. So I'm asking college students today, what do they think about ICE, the agency that is now deporting people that came into our country illegally. Are you for or against, especially because immigrant Latinas? Are you for or against, and why?
I'm not willing about it.
What do you think about the concept of deporting people that came to the country illegally? Are you for or against that on its own?
I'm for, but sometimes I think the way they act is maybe not the correct way, but I'm for that you should come legally here.
And do you think that you're saying that because you yourself did it the right way?
Yes, and because I believe it's possible if you do it the right way.
That's so beautiful to hear. Now, when you came here legally, was it a long process, a lot of paperwork? How did you do it?
Yes, but not so much. I did it like maybe in a month.
In a month? Yeah. And did you come because of the university?
Yes.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so happy you guys are here. I just want to let you know I do support our ICE agents. I support Donald Trump. And I think people that came into this country illegally need to go home and then come back and do it the right way.
Yes, correct.
All right. Common ground. Amazing. Nice to meet you, ladies. Have a great day. My name's Adam Francisco on YouTube. Okay. Bye-bye. Look, guys, such nice ladies.
Make sure you follow me on X, please, guys, if you're not already. Follow me on X. Thank you.
Informed, just knowledgeable, rational, level-headed, common sense. I bet that woman that was talking more, I bet she's going to be Republican. When she votes for her first time, if she hasn't already, she's probably going to be Republican. Who's next? You are next. Okay, no problem.
The like button is free.
That probably wasn't the best way to get someone's attention. You are next. I'll try one more time. You are next for this video. You do not have class. This is your class today. It's only going to take you a minute.
Okay, go.
ICE, for or against, and why?
I'm against.
ICE.
Against ICE.
Why?
Because I don't believe in like deportation. Like there's kids and it's just like not okay.
Okay, I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I came here legally. I'm for ICE. I think people should wait their turn and they should apply to come in the right way. If you haven't, time to go home and reapply to come in the right way.
That's your opinion. I don't agree with that.
Okay, enjoy your class. Bye. You are next. I have a question for you. It's a good one. Okay. Where are you from?
Miami.
Were you born in the U.S.?
Yes.
Oh, this will be a fun one. All right. Are you Latina?
Yes.
From where? Where do your parents come from?
Cuba.
Oh, Cubanos. This might be a good one.
Cuban parents. She's legal. I'd say she's against communism and for coming to respecting American laws. I'm going to say she's pro-ICE, or at least halfway or something.
Look at people today. Are they for or against ICE?
I'm against ICE.
Why?
I lost.
Just think the way they've been handling situations is it's not moral. I don't think so.
Do you think your parents would agree with what was going on in Cuba or something like that back then and how they were treating foreigners? What about that, huh?
Like, I understand, they want to get criminals out of here. Like, I understand that they want to make America safer, but I feel like there's always better ways to go about things.
And you know that ICE is deporting child abusers, murderers, rapists from our country?
Okay, that's great.
So do you think ICE is doing some good things?
Yeah, I just think the way they go about things is not moral at all, and I think they can go about things in a better way.
Okay, so...
Do you know how they're going about things? Have you asked them how they're going about things? Have you looked at their guidelines about how they're going about things? Or have you only heard how they're going about things from mainstream media and Democrat politicians that don't know how they're doing things or aren't honest about how they're doing things?
In concept, you're for it, the idea of ICE. You just would do it differently.
Yummy.
I'll just tell you, I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I came here legally, and I support ICE.
Fried rice or Spanish rice or white rice?
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own
That's why we're here.
so it's really okay.
Awesome. You seem like a really nice person. What year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Very cool. So you got 2.5 years left.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good day. It's a college campus. I take it a little bit easier on them. I'm not going to be as bold and brave as a Caitlin Bennett or Savannah Craven today. I'm going to be a little bit gentler, right? We're going to be gentle today, sir, right? ICE. Are you for or against, and why?
I'm not really with it. I just think it's a lot of factors that I don't have to say. I don't know much about it. But right now going on, I'm like not a huge fan, but I don't know everything, so I can't really say much of an educated guess. So I don't have that much information to info on it.
Now you seem like a woman of color.
I'm Hispanic.
You're Hispanic. I thought you might be part Asian, to be honest. You get that a lot? Yeah, I thought you might have been like half Asian, half white. So I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I came here legally. I voted for Donald Trump 2 times, and I support the work of ICE. I think that anyone who came in illegally, they need to go home, and they need to reapply to come in the right way. Just do it the right way.
My dad's the same opinion.
Your dad he's for ICE?
Yes.
And you said, what kind of Latino is he?
Cuban.
He's a Cuban man. Did he vote for Trump too?
Yeah.
So I got to ask, you don't look like a Trump voter.
I don't know. I don't know much.
I'm talking about this hair color. Most Trump voters don't have the purple hair.
Well, because I hear a lot of perspective by both sides, from my parents and from other people. I should be more focused on politics, right? Especially with this time. I'm just not.
So you don't hate Donald Trump?
I just don't know.
Right. Did you seem more neutral?
I'm undecided. That's the best way to explain it.
I honestly, I approached you because I thought you were going to be like a big Trump hater. I judged you because of the hair color. I'm sorry for doing that. I take full responsibility. I've learned from this, and I'll make sure I never make this mistake again.
Oh, you're okay.
I want to play you guys a video clip, an audio clip, and all you have to do is tell me if you agree or disagree.
Pause my music.
Thank you. All right, ready?
I think we gotta have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone. If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English, and you have to wait in line.
So what are you asking, if I agree with that or
Do you
not?
agree with what she's saying or
No,
not?
I don't agree with that at all, actually. I mean, you know, I think we should be very nice to our immigrant friends that have come over here and, you know, given us help with our economy and all that stuff. I think they're out here, you know, just trying to make an honest living like everyone else. And to treat them so horribly, I mean, who was that? Was that Kristi Noem?
No,
Who was that?
that was actually Hillary Clinton.
That was Hillary Clinton. I'm not surprised, honestly. She's kind of evil, too. You know.
I would 100% agree. We have common ground there for sure. Hillary Clinton is evil.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's like a big fan of Hillary Clinton, I don't think. But yeah, what's the initial point?
So I would say that there is a big difference between legal immigrants and illegal immigrants,
Okay.
right? So I support every legal immigrant that is here. I'm actually from a line of immigrant. He is a legal immigrant.
Okay.
So I think there is a misconception that deportations apply to every immigrant,
Yeah.
but actually just the ones that came into our country without coming through the right way.
So I mean, my thing is like, so are you out here like supporting ICE then and stuff? Like, what's the?
I do support getting rid of people that came here illegally, only because, and we actually talked to some of your fellow students today that came here illegally, and they actually supported ICE as well, because yes, it was Nicaragua and Peru. They came here from, and they said it took them about a month.
Yeah, a lot of people in South Florida are confused, man. The thing with ICE is like, sure, you know, to an extent I can understand, you know, someone commits a crime, whatever, but that's like a very specific scenario. 9 times out of 10, I mean, these ICE agents, I mean, we saw it like literally 2 days ago. 6 dudes held the guy on the ground and then shot him in the back of the head. It was a public execution. Like, I'm assuming you're not for that, correct?
So I was just kind of thinking that if the person is 30 years of age or older or something like that and came from Cuba, then you say, yeah, they're probably not big fans. Probably more like 40, but yeah, the kids are, unfortunately, that go to these institutions. Like, come on, parents, teach your kids to love the country and not the crazy country they came from. Their policies.
So no, I don't want anybody to be killed, right?
We don't think I should be killing anyone.
No.
We can agree on that.
Now, could you possibly say that he did walk into a scenario that was a bit volatile?
I think he was kind of on the sidelines.
Yeah, he was on the sidelines
wasn't in
holding
the
his
road,
phone, recording ICE agents. Like, no, he wasn't in a volatile
He wasn't
situation.
obstructing like a federal investigation in that sense.
And even if he was, he doesn't deserve to be held down and executed in the street. Like, you know, like there's levels to it, you know?
Yeah, so there actually was a woman that ICE was pushing out of the way, and then he stepped in to intervene.
Yeah, he was blocking a woman that had been pushed to the ground from agents. Yeah, like, does that mean he deserves to be held down and shot in the street?
I don't think anyone deserves to die, okay? I think that it's just, there was a lot of things that happened in it happened in 6 seconds, actually.
Yeah, and you would think, you know, for someone who is going out there on the streets with a weapon that has the possibility to kill people, you think they would train these people well enough that, you know, in those 6 seconds they might realize, oh, hey, there's 7 dudes holding this guy down. Maybe we don't need to put 9 shots into the back of his head. You know what I mean? Like, 10, sorry, whatever, you know.
So I do have a question. If ICE were to come right here on this sidewalk right now, would you step in?
Oh, 100%.
I will not let you deport that man.
Yeah, like, let me make this very clear. Like, fuck ICE, 100%. Yeah. Like,
Do you think that would be a volatile situation that you're stepping into?
a volatile situation? I think it would only become volatile because ICE is very often a very, like, dangerous and angry group of people. So I think it has the chance to become volatile, but only because these people who are improperly trained and just quickly kind of ushered in because they need more boots on the ground. I think it's only because those people would be out there.
Follow Adam Francisco for more content like that. Oh, did I already share it? I think I already shared his thing there. Copy the link. There it is there. Well said. Well done, Adam Francisco. I think it's probably enough for tonight as far as the reaction videos, even though I probably should have done more reactions to what they were saying, but same old with most of that stuff. Playlist, what am I down to now? 23 videos. Good deal. 23. I got Edgar there for 11-minute video. I could probably do that one, but see if there's anything else to look at on the interwebs here real quick. They're called the interwebs. That's the official term. Where's the bookmarks? There we go. Bookmarks home. See if there's anything new in the news verse here. Ben Edel. They hate me because I love you. Since 2020. We know that one. That's a weird one. An explosion at a commercial is down in Canby. Yeah. Crazy stuff going on in Canby. Mary. Well, this is that lady there about the bathrooms.
We need to bully Antifa. We need to bully Antifa. Now,
Oh, we do.
we need to bully Antifa. From now on, when you see them, don't let them scare you. They wear. Look at this person. You think I'm scared of this person? She can't run a block. I give her a little quick zoom, and she's gone. She can't do it. Antifa, they out of shape. They're out of shape mostly. Most of them out of shape. They got messed up hair colors. Spray them with some colors. They're right.
They're training.
Training their mouth. Antifa. We need to bully Antifa.
Was that Chris Sims?
Oh, we do.
We need to bully Antifa. From now on, when you see them, don't let them scare.
She was down there in Washington. That's cool. That's cool. You got a little interview with her. Good job, Chris Sims, on that interview there. I didn't even have her Twitter.
I mean, you should know where every MAGA is in your neighborhood. I know every neighbor in my condo HOA complex. I know everyone, and I watch them closely. And when shit pops off, I'm not going to go out looking for someone. I have people right here around me to take care of. And so do you.
Psycho. Please seek help. Hernandez, investigative reporter. Oh, yeah. I went to I don't need all this stuff from him. Chad Bianco took a knee for BLM and lied about it. This shifty sheriff can't be our candidate. We can't split the Republicans' vote and let the Democrats in. Steve Hilton. Oh, is this guy running for... That guy there is running for... as a Republican that took a knee for BLM? Yeah, everybody remembers that.
Handle this moment. The protesters in direct conversation there with the sheriff. Just soak this moment in for a second. Riverside County, look at all the law enforcement officers there that have taken a knee as organizers are getting everybody there to take a knee. Here's where the problem is happening.
Steve Hilton, so far, is who I would vote for in that California race, and this is a better option in California. I don't know who's your guys' favorite option in California, but not that guy after seeing that nonsense.
Are you a man?
Wow, is that a question? What, like we should rip people apart from their families?
Are you a man?
Wow, is that a question?
Wow.
Okay. How do you feel about ripping people from their families? Does that feel good?
Sir,
Did you just call somebody the N-word? What? The other people that are calling him that are black, just FYI. And just for this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter. People are just psychos. I'm not even going to play the rest of that video. They're like calling somebody names. It's just ridiculous. For you disagree with them? Disagree with them. Take pictures of them away from where they're at, but call people names like that for no reason? What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching and still hanging out here. There's not a whole lot else going on out there that I can think of any way to watch, so that's why I'm just chilling out here to see if there's anything remotely. Did this lady get fired yet? The one with the teacher with the pointing to her neck? I'm not going to show that. BCP did his preacher setup. Yeah, he did his test run there. Looks like he's going to start to do a StreamYard nowadays. BCP is anyway. See if there's anything else worth watching here. What's going on? Democrats? I don't care about Democrat nonsense. Or AI nonsense right now. Nothing else going on there. Play this for a second here for the heck of it.
So know that it will become a newsworthy item, and therefore we're going to go ahead and share it with you. We don't have a lot that I can tell you. But as of this morning, ICE did indeed take into custody one of our police recruits who is we hired and was in the police academy at the time. We've had conversations with ICE regarding this. There was no struggle involved in any of it. The person was actually, the recruit was taken into custody without any incident whatsoever. So what you would want to know about this particular person is that on our end, when we were doing the hiring process, there was nothing that was in the packet that would have us have a reason to believe that this person did not have legal status. There is some question that may have developed later, but there was a signed order by a judge for his removal back in December. We hired him way before that.
You didn't verify a law enforcement officer to be a citizen of the United States. What is wrong with you guys? People are insane.
This dirt a week after the snowstorm. Look at this. Look at this. This poor bastard ain't getting out until the spring. Look at this dirt a week after the snowstorm. Look at this dirty hole. Look at this. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. This guy, call your insurance company. Look at this dirt. Where's the mayor? Clean this up. They get garbage everywhere, dirty snow. What do you do with this? Where's your shovel now, Mandami? Look at this.
Yeah. If he's illegal, you can't have you don't have a Second Amendment right if you're not here legally. That's for sure. That's kind of funny. They think they know rights or something like that. They ask them if they think an illegal alien should have a pew-pew, and they'll say no. Okay, then why does he have 14th Amendment rights? If he doesn't have Second Amendment rights, why does he have 14th Amendment rights?
You know how many people fall, break their ankles? Look at this. This is New York. Start spreading the news. And this is on the Upper East Side. 3 minutes from where the mayor lives. Look at this guy.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this. This guy's never getting. Look at this. Look at this. It's the reality of New York City. 1 month. Where's the salt? Where's the shovels? Where's the plows? Bullshit fake. Look at this. Look at this. This is great luck for New York. Look at it. This guy's never getting out.
Craziness out there. New York City going wild. That made me hungry. Already saw that one. Did they clear this up, maybe? Hold on. February 3rd. That's today, yeah. 16 hours ago. Minneapolis police and ICE teamed up to clear the illegal filter blockade set up by rioters. Nice. They'll be back up in a day, but at least they tried. At least they're trying to do something. I'm sure they'll put it back up as soon as they can. All right, I can't think of anything else to do here. There's nobody live out there anywhere that I can see. Double check one more time here. No, nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. Okay, I'm going to torture you for just a couple of seconds here. I'm going to pop in on what's her name space here, Pam Tifa, just to hear what's going on there. I'm not going to stay for very long. They'll probably kick me out if they think I'm restreaming. So we'll see what happens here. I don't care if I get kicked out. She's the host or something like that. But anyway, let's see what's going on over there for the heck of it. Plug your ears if you have to.
Agitating.
It brings people to the mood. Yeah.
Well, listen, when I come out, I'm bringing the box, and we go. Since you like to dance, we're gonna play all Bad Bunny. Since they want to agitate, I'm playing Bad Bunny. I'm gonna agitate the whole right. We talking. We bringing Puerto Rico to Oregon. How about that?
Well, because they call me, I'm going to be straight up. They call me La Chona because that's the song that is sticks to me. Because I bring out the people. I have the hype up, how
You
we
have that
say,
energy.
like, hype people up. Yeah, like my vibe is positive. My vibe is like, you know, let's get the fuck out here. Let's do something where we're not gonna be violent. Let's dance around, you know, let's make this party go on. But when we have agitators like Jerry, Tommy, or Shane, or anybody else, it gets to the point where nobody's gonna have the fun that they wanna have. And I know we're out here just to, you know, protest and, you know, make a difference.
You can have fun out there. You just can't have fun going in and attack federal agents building. Oh my goodness. After not a big fan of Thune out there on that one there. What did he do now? I don't want to really look at politics, but yeah, I know he should have sort of made sure that the SAFE Act got passed by now, but my guess is that'll get watered down and then hopefully voted on by the 4th of July. Have one of those kind of big bills that Trump can sign on the 4th of July. That would be kind of a good thing, but I don't. The way things are going now, things won't get done very quickly. Well, the other things will be done by the 4th of July, but is there anything else going on in the world here? We do another quick refresh. Not even school board meetings are getting too crazy today. You'd think today would be a crazy day for school board meetings or tonight. I don't see a whole lot of crazy ones out there. Fairbanks only got 40 people watching on that one there. Beaverton is more of a business meeting than it is a school board meeting. Nobody else is really doing much out there at all that I can see. One more double check over here. Oh, I didn't play any music for you yet. I'm sorry about that. Except for a little bit of the Kid Rock earlier, so I should play some music here for you. Although I need to make a new song for you too one of these days. Just go with the classic.
Portland Benny in the spotlight. They crown him greatest of all time. MDG with the wild beard, wildlife. Spin City chasing summer all the time. Tommy Temper holding down the north side. Canada cold, but a stream running hot. All the chats say they all so fire, but one name sitting on the top. Mr. Bill got the best curves in the game. Whole star train rolling, they chant his name. All these West Stream kings chasing that fame, but they all turned green when the trophy came. Mr. Bill got the best curves in the game. Crowd go dumb, can't tame that flame. Jealous eyes flash when they call that name. Best curves in the game. Best curves. Red carpet full of tripods, bright screens. Flash bulbs pop for the protest scenes. Every angle, every siren, and every sign. But your line hit clean, baby, every time. They got flags for the views, for the watch time. You got love for the lines where the wheels ride. They all clap, but you feel that side. Cause the curb crown sitting on you just right. Oh yeah! Mr. Bill got the best curves in the game. Whole star train rolling, they chant his name. All these West Stream kings chasing that fame, but they all turned green when the trophy came. Mr. Bill got the best curves in the game. Crowd go dumb, can't tame that flame. Jealous eyes flash when they call that name. Best curves in the game. Best curves in the game. Best curves in the game.
What was that one, guys? How was that one? I gave you some music. No, you don't get the next song. There's just nothing else going on here. I could do more reaction videos, and you're talking more about food. And if your favorite meal of the day is dessert, breakfast, or lunch, or dinner, I'm guessing it's dessert or breakfast, or 12 p.m. snack. I'm not sure which one you guys prefer as your favorite meal of the day, but you guys can try to answer that question while I see if there's anybody worth rating. Thank you for if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, just FYI, I'm at 4,482, getting closer to the 4,500 mark. If you guys wanted to help me click that 4,500 mark, click that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the regulars and irregulars in the house tonight. I appreciate you guys. I was looking at my analytics or whatever. It says I'm getting more irregular people, not irregular, but in non-subscribers popping into the chat and everything and spending time. So I'm hoping those non-regulars, if you will, can click the subscribe button. That way they'll become more regular. And not talking about constipation regular, it's the other kind of regular. Okay. You don't eat breakfast? Okay. Anyway, thanks for hanging there, guys. As soon as I said raid, you guys are starting to walk away here, but I'm just going to check and see, hitting the refresh button, see if nobody hit subscribe after I hit that. I did my grifting. Okay, no more grifting on that one there. Let's see if there's anybody out there that I would watch if I was you guys. I know it's 8:40 or something like that there, but let's see if there's somebody out there that might want a few eyes on their content there. Usually I put them on smaller eyes. Ooh, Pretend Media might be coming up or something like that. I'm not sure. It says upcoming, but maybe that's for tomorrow. It's 8:30. He'd be done by now anyway. Speakeasy, I think. He does debate stuff over there, but no, I don't care for Speakeasy too much. Austin Zone's out there. That's cool too. Confluence. No, I don't like that guy as much as some people do. We'll send you to Normal America. It's a strange choice. He's got 300 or 400 people probably watching him, but he talks about debates, and tonight's thing is about censorship. So check out Rob Knorr over there on the thing. Smart guy and everything. You don't have to send him money, but sometimes he grifts a little bit, quite a bit at night or whatever, or plays songs or does different things. Good guy anyway. Sometimes he raids me, but tonight we're going to raid him. Actually, I'm going to make sure that he's not about to raid out or something like that real quick. So I talk too much this time of day here. Not that button there. Where's the button I want here? This is not the button I want. This is the button I want. You guys might have seen him do some debates lately or something like that. He's reviewing his own content. That's weird.
Social media, but also implicitly this would mean that the non-social media, but these journalists themselves, aren't going to cover stories fairly that they're being trained to flag as disinformation.
Anyway, we're going to tell Rob that he needs to he's got a good facial hair going on, nice hat, it's about my size. Ask him if he prefers hoodies. That's what we're going to say. Ask him if he likes to wear hoodies. I'm going to give you something to copy and paste in his chat. There you go. Here, go ahead and copy and paste that into his chat there. He's a good guy. They're conservative, debates liberals all the time, and schools them in most cases there. So anyway, give him some love over there. He might recognize the raid here as it comes into him in a little bit. Make sure you hit the go now thing when in the stream. Click the go now at the top of the chat for me, please. Otherwise, it may not raid you when it gets all done, but hopefully it will. But anyway, and then put that in the chat there if you guys don't mind. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe and like and all that fun stuff over there too. He's got 200 people watching right now. We'll see if he notices. Thank you guys. God bless. Have a great evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. It's not morning where you're at unless you're in Europe or something. Enjoy your food, whatever kind of food you guys eat. God bless. 30-second countdown. Don't forget to hit the go now though.